They needed somebody to destroy a bone devil, and so you guys worked it out that you would take care of that, as well as Vakis participating in a lecture of sorts for the students, basically a pros and cons of being a warlock at some point in the future. And yeah, you guys found the room where the bone devil was and defeated it, along with another weird spider-like thing that also turned into a gas form and tried to choke you guys out. And a little unexpected, but you guys are professional adventurers and you handled it. And now you guys are here. With that, which room are you guys interested in? This one or the one with the door?
Secret room.
The secret room.
The secret room.
Oh yeah.
You guys walk in and see that stacked against the south wall are 7 iron chests.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I'm
We aren't
not-
discovering anything in the intro before that hasn't already been discovered. Thief, go open them!
I'll touch it.
Okay.
You're not the thief.
Thief is.
I know.
Nymeria's not here today.
Thief
I
is.
know.
MRA.
It's unfortunate.
The one time we needed you.
I know. I was like, we finally have a thief in treasure chests.
And which one was it? The pentagram looking one? Or the.
This one down here, yeah. The pentagram looking one was the summoning room,
That's right. Okay, well.
which you
the
guys just
seven
sort of peeked
chests,
into, never really
and
went in there and
they're
checked it.
stacked like really high.
No, they're just stacked against the south wall. There's like 3 on here
Do you
and
like detect magic? and
7
stuff
on
like
there.
that?
Well, I'm gonna roll a d8,
Yeah.
and that's the one I'm gonna open.
Yeah, you want to detect
Three,
magic first
so the
before
third
you
one,
open?
you cast detect magic and nothing special about it. So like 1, 2, 3.
I'll do the
Yeah.
same thing.
There you
I'll
go.
roll and see what I open.
You opened up a chest
1 through
and
8, you said?
Nothing.
nothing happens and it's empty.
You're only rolling. Roll again. He opened that one.
No,
Number 3?
Yeah.
Number 2.
I was really hoping it was going to be a 3 again. I was like, well, you know what? Open it again.
Maybe
You open the one next to
Exactly.
Elric and it is also empty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be expected, I think.
Can I try one?
Sure.
Don't.
Is this one an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
Ooh, over on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Nothing.
Gotcha. You made it sound all spicy and stuff.
If I say number 7.
You know what? I'm going to do it too. I know there's not going to be anything, but 42 ones are just enough fun.
Are you
Number
currently? Nothing.
Yeah!
I have something for you too, Sammy.
Part of the team.
Now we know when you're on your broom.
Oh my god. Nice. How cute.
And it can only fit one person
You
at
got
a
it from the
time.
Harry Potter collection.
I can see all you bitches now.
Keep in mind, any room is generally as tall as it is wide, so once you get into a hallway, it's only about 10 feet tall. I mean, you can certainly still ride your broom, you just don't really have any elevation. Yeah.
Cool.
So to the door, then yeah, there was the room with all the drawings on the floor that you guys sort of saw and just kind of, that was that, but didn't check out because you were in the middle of a fight.
Well, let's go on Spectral 4.
Should we go detect magic?
Hey, use your broom, sweep this out.
Why am I cleaning it?
You have a broom. You're the only broom.
Vakis, give me an intelligence check, Arcana check,
Con check.
and the bard as well.
Lord.
Arcana check.
Arcana?
Arcana.
What does that mean?
You know, your skill.
It means you roll a d20 and then add your
Yeah.
arcana.
I go to my skills and try.
And you try.
Probably.
My Arcana is +1.
I'm negative
mine's
1. That could be
Why is
helpful.
my Arcana? Because it's
I have
Arcana
a
and
Ooh,
not.
nice.
18 plus 4. 22.
A
Ooh,
22.
that's good. It's more than I have. I had 17 though.
Okay. As you guys are looking at it, you can tell that it's from the school of conjuration, but with your check, you realize what this circle actually does. It is a conjuration circle. It is used specifically to conjure other things from other places. And
You conjure a gold from this.
Maybe?
It seems like any magically summoned fiend that appears inside the pentagram is trapped here until its summoner releases it, until it takes damage from an outside source, or until another creature enters the circle.
Oh, so we could just ran in there and
Or
step on
damaging the
and
circle.
ended the thing.
Well, somehow the devil that you guys found in here obviously got out of that circle.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem damaged, so it probably tricked the dead person into one of the other factors to get it out of the circle. Most likely made a deal of some sort. You guys actually talked to the devil, and remember it didn't want to fight at first. It said it wanted to go kill somebody, a certain student. That was part of its deal for being summoned, but it was probably
tried to fight the big
The other
S-class
spider
monster guy. I forget what his name was, or her name was, and then you poked her. She got mad. Is that a different fight?
No,
that's a different fight. Yeah.
The other demon.
Okay, I was like, this doesn't sound.
The demon guy.
That was
came out.
the 6-arm fiend. That came
was
to
bad.
Randall's.
That's what
Yeah.
But then
That's
the
why I didn't
spider
know
thing
any.
also wanted to kill the same thing, the same person.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys ever talked to that one.
I thought we did. And they were like, do we kill this one or do we not kill this one? And then somebody heard it.
Yeah, you guys killed it for sure.
Yeah. It's
Because you need to find that person.
all right. So then we'll go to the door room.
All right.
The door room.
You go to the door room, and it's one of Haliser's magic gates.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna look at that.
Mhm.
We need.
It seems to be an arch embedded into the middle of the southeast wall, and seems fairly normal, except there's a book in the keystone. Yeah.
Maybe it wants a spell book or something.
Wait, carved into it's a book in a keystone?
Into the keystone, meaning the single stone at the
Oh,
top,
gotcha.
is a book. That's where all the clues for all of them. It's usually in like the sides of the arch or the keystone.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, for some odd reason, my brain associated them differently. Like there was the arc, a keystone, and a book.
Oh, I see.
So I was like, wait, I don't think
Book
that's right.
carved into the keystone.
Gotcha.
I gotta book it in.
I was about to say, anybody want to just touch it with a
I gotta book it.
with a book, but not like a spell book in case like it decides to consume it.
I think I still have to do it.
Although I guess we don't have wizards, so it doesn't matter too much.
I have a common spellbook. Just use that.
Try it.
Yep.
If you don't, just in case you lose it, just be aware.
That's okay.
It's gone.
Save first.
So you go stand in front of it and do what with the book?
You hold it up.
You hold up the
Take a
book.
look, touch the book.
Touch
to the
the
keystone.
book to the keystone.
Yeah, you hold it up at first, and nothing seems to happen. Touch it to the keystone, nothing seems to happen.
All
Do you
right.
want to open the book?
Yeah, maybe you gotta read the story.
Yes. I kind of tell it a quick little story about magic.
Open sesame.
Yeah, so it opens
Once
up
upon a
to me.
time,
Sure.
there was a
Did
gate.
you tell the story before you open the book, or you?
No, I gotta read it from the book.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you open the book and begin to flip through pages, and almost immediately the book begins to turn to dust in your hands, and the arch begins to swirl the magical
Deconsume
energy
it.
that you've seen before,
Okay.
and a gateway has opened.
Go. What floor? Who has the dice thing?
You guys.
So minus that guy, but
I don't know what floor it goes to.
yeah.
You look at your little gate stone, and the number 14 is lit up.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't think we can go that far.
No, we have to go back first.
Yeah, wasn't it? We were not allowed to go down. We were allowed to go
Yeah.
up. Okay.
We can go down once we've
Once
gone
we've
up.
been there, but okay.
Or have gone to be at that level. I don't remember if it's just at the level of seeing the gate, or have gone through it first.
Well, I think at least we have to get to 14 and come back.
Yeah. But now we know.
Now we can sneak in.
Wait, do we know?
We're right
Have
now.
the gates been the same on both sides? Like it requires the same material, same icons, like they're identical
so.
gates on each side?
Unless that's yes.
Yes,
Okay. So then if we.
with the exception of some.
Oh, it's not always
Oh,
there.
okay. Well, if we find one that has a book, we now know it will return us to Dwimakor when we're on floor 4.
Most notably, the one I can think of off the top of my head is the one that you stick the unicorn statue into on one side, opens up. And on the other side, there's a different picture. The unicorn does not work to open up the other way. So,
Huh.
mostly yes,
Mostly
sometimes
yes.
no.
Okay.
But yeah, all the other ones, like a gold coin from one side, a gold coin from the other side. Yeah.
Cool.
You guys, as you see, actually, I'm not going to say. You can't see through them. They just sort of turn into a purplish, like, glow, because I don't want to go look to see what's on the other side to tell you guys what you see through it. You can't go through it anyway, so what's the fucking matter? Right?
True.
It's open and it's there.
But we might remember in
Let's stand on
2025 when we
guard.
finally get to 14.
Until it closes, just in case someone jumps out after us. Because we have to make sure that we have this empty, and then we go tell Halister that we did the do.
Yeah, we were supposed to go let him know when we were done.
Yeah, so you guys wait for the full minute and
I want to wait.
it closes. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Nothing
Yep.
comes out.
Safety first, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go talk to the man. Or do we need to poke around?
Did we ever investigate the statue over there? I forget what the statue was all about. I know we were chasing that thing that way.
I don't know if we I don't know if we investigated it after the fight.
Right.
We can go try that.
You go check out the statues over there.
I mean, he did warn us, though.
You did?
Not looking around.
Like wandering the halls.
Oh.
Once we leave here.
Unsupervised.
We should.
When I said don't go alone, I
What's
said
if it-
don't go
Said
alone.
it's unsafe to be
Where's their
alone.
invisibility cloak?
Basically, yeah, you were warned to
Invisible
like
person's not here.
not interfere with the students. They all have their own individual projects that they're working on, and it's best not to interfere or mingle with them. What you see is a chipped and worn statue of a female drow riding a giant lizard.
Oh, okay.
No.
I wasn't touching it, but you said ringing. I was like, I don't hear anything.
Female drow riding a giant lizard.
Yep, the lizard's tail is broken, and you still have detect magic on, and
Okay.
nothing seems to be magical about it.
No damn.
Tail's broken.
I ain't got no broken tail.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't want to take off my tail.
I don't think there's really anything left in here. I used the wand, I think that's what I found in that room.
Yeah. Yeah, D done. Return to Alistair.
I guess so.
Hollister, wait.
All right. So you guys go back through the illusionary wall and into the hallway leading east. You come across the statue that you guys saw before, a statue of a dragonborn wizard.
They're super tight.
And oh, you can't quite.
This way again.
Make your way north, past the goblins who will call out to you once again. Please, let us out. We don't deserve this.
I bet you knew that.
Is there a guard around?
Not at the moment.
Well, go talk to him. What happened? What'd you do?
Wait, that's your way of
We were
thinking
just
about the
sleeping.
world. Yes.
Then we were abducted.
For some years.
There used to be more of us, but it seems about every other day or so, one of us disappears and they don't come back.
Well, where did they take him?
I don't know, but they don't come back.
You know, there's got to be rumors or
They're
something.
probably being freed. They're living their best life in paradise.
Yeah, that's probably it. Free me.
No.
Save him a step. Come on.
Well, who are you guys?
They're assholes.
Alright.
Oz does know them. There's Evil Finger.
Oh, you know them.
What's it? That's the only one I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Evil Finger, Puck, and Tobble.
You want to off
Fuck, well, she's our next stream.
I really wanted one to be called King.
I don't want to kill the one that bullied me, actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with him. You never know.
No, Hollister might be kind of mad.
Yeah, I don't really want to get KO'd by fucking
So to Hallister!
Just leave him.
As much as I'm usually the
Toodles.
instigator, I don't really want to fight Alistair. Like,
Mr. Dean!
You guys make it out to a hallway. Where do you go?
That way.
Where did we come from?
West.
We came this. We came
Yeah,
from
we came
this way.
through there.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
that
all
direction. Mr. Dean!
can't hear anything anymore.
Yeah, you can't hear anything in this room.
Yeah, super quiet room.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that now, yeah.
The study time room.
Where did he go?
Oh, see my lips are being worse. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't hear anything.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
I know if we go by.
As you guys round this corner, you see there's actually like a wider door, and this is kind of hard to see, but just outside of the door, you see a glowing orb, a little bit bigger than a softball, that's being held aloft by a spectral hand of
Nice.
sorts. And you hear a voice. Hello, I'm Professor Bring. The headmaster has asked me to facilitate a tour for the group of you.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
I always wanted a tour.
Excellent. Right this way.
Are you missing your tail?
A tail?
See him.
Sorry, you.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
tail.
Yeah,
It's just a hand with a glowing orb, and it seems like every time you hear the voice talking, like the orb seems to like flash light a little bit, as though the voice is coming from this orb.
It's the ghost of Eeyore.
Right? That's what it sounds like.
Here at the end of the hall is our necromancy classroom.
Ooh, spooky.
If somebody wishes to give it a knock for me, we can see if Nestor is in today. You hear a voice inside. Yeah, come on in. Who's there? You guys go into the room, and you see a individual that is just a floating skull with a couple of arms dangling about it, almost like it's a skeleton that's missing all the rest of it. But all you see is the skull and dangling head. This is Professor Nestor. He is our resident necromancy professor, and this is his classroom. Yes, hello, I'm Nestor. I may look a little ghastly to you guys, but I've been doing this a long time, you see. Necromancy is the art form in which one can... Sorry.
Dramatic pause. It's a dramatic pause.
In which one can bend the forces of life and death to his or her will, and we call that necromancy, which is the art of bending the wills of life and death to one's desire. We call that necromancy.
Nice.
Welcome, I'm Nestor.
Hi, Nestor.
Hello.
I didn't used to be just this way, but you know, make sure you know what you're doing before you cast a ritual. That's all I've got to say about that. The orb begins to take over. Nestor here was actually one of the original 7 apprentices of Hallister.
Oh, that's cool. Were you like this before or after you became an apprentice?
Somewhere in the middle.
Okay, so very well.
You see, I tried to make myself a lich to become the most powerful necromantic being that could ever be, but I probably rushed the spell a little bit and didn't quite have all the things I needed to, so here I am, everlasting, but not quite all of me.
You see important things in life.
Yes, I use the great power of necromancy, which is the art of being able to bend the wills of life and death to suit your desires.
Yes.
I'm the professor of necromancy around here, and this is my classroom.
Good job. Telling us.
I want to touch stuff. I don't think it's
You can see on the ground is a similar circle to the other summoning room. Your detect magic is probably just waning ever so slightly, but you do detect necromancy and magic around the circle. Not surprised.
all random.
Those of you who have Arcana, if you want to give Arcana checks again. Vakis and Wolzira.
+4.
That's right. Good job.
What did you win? What did you win?
An 8.
12 total
No, you guys suck.
this time around.
I see you guys are trying to study my teleport or my necromantic circle, right? This circle specializes in the magic of necromancy, which is a way to bend the will of life and death to suit your needs.
So if there's one thing to
This
take away
specific curse circle will allow any corpse or skeleton animated inside it to become an undead with hit points equal to its hit point maximum. In addition, any undead comes in here.
Do you have something?
What do you call it? Is animated inside here. It gets advantage on saving throws against the effect that turns undead. So clerics and stuff have an ability called turn undead, which basically makes undead just turn and run away. Essentially like super fear for undead. So making a skeleton or a zombie in that little circle makes it better.
Nice. Okay.
Good to know. You're the one who knew what
I
you
could
said.
do that. I guess my guy was probably still wandering around. Do I have to actually summon him in there, or can I put an existing?
He has to be
guy?
animated inside there. So you have to have a corpse or a skeleton and then
Could you
cast
kill
the
your
spell.
thing and then reanimate
Yeah.
But you can only do it once a day.
it? Yeah.
Okay.
Did they already do it?
Well,
Yes. I wouldn't be able to cast it again. That's right.
Yeah, it's following him around somewhere.
okay.
He's over there, wandering the halls.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Professor.
Write that down. Necromancy-
Anytime.
Very interesting.
Necromancy room has.
Remember to keep your head on.
Definitely.
Right.
Back out of the
If you guys are ready, you can follow me. And the orb begins to go a little further northward down the hallway. Here we have another classroom of the transmutation variety. If anyone would like to get the door, we could go inside.
I get the door.
Isn't that you, Kavak?
You open the door,
Transmutation?
and you see a transmutation classroom. This room
That's like
is
transmutation.
for transmutation. It's a 20-foot high room that is actually lit by a continual flame spell that's on wall sconces about every 15 feet. You notice right when you walk in, it seems to be like a bluish light, and then almost immediately it turns to like a reddish light. Transmutation is the art of changing the properties of any given item or thing, such as turning to stone, turning to mud, turning to water, turning into a chair, and he begins to drone on for quite a while. After about a minute, the red lights become greenish. It seems like they just sort of, not all at once either, but it's almost like a chase effect. Like one candle goes and the next one. And there's a transmutation circle on the ground. You guys want to check that one out?
Yeah, we can do it. Do it like Full Metal Alchemist style.
That one,
Same thing.
And what? Bring up a monkey alive?
Yeah.
Arcana checks.
alright.
18. What's with the lights?
Creep is monkey.
It's
It was
a
10.
transmutation
Getting worse.
magic can transform any one property of any given thing. In this situation, the candlelight is being switched from one color to another. It's a way for mages to give their own flair on any given spell. Sorry, you were 18, and what'd you get?
10.
A 10. Yep, the circle on the ground, it probably has some properties, but you guys don't know exactly what it does. One thing you do notice is in this circle is a triangle. And in the middle of that triangle is a small golden statue of a human boy, his arms raised in victory. There's also an iron cage, a 10-foot iron cage, 15-foot tall, stands empty, the large door hanging open.
Oh,
That poor kid.
you walk into it, you turn into that gold statue. Maybe we should put a goblin in there.
I'm not stuck on that.
Oh, I wasn't finding it here. Alright. You wanna go in there? Okay. I don't want to go in there. I do, but I don't want to go.
Give me some perception checks, because you guys all, nobody's stepping inside the circle, right? We got that. Yeah.
I want to, but I
But
don't think it's smart.
You're all looking at the little golden boy statue inside there.
I have a 12.
I have a 23.
Ooh.
Man, you're
Samantha's
Anything better than a 23?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
You happen to get a good look at the face of this little golden statue boy. It looks an awful lot like that kid you guys saw down the hallway. Like the first kid you saw, Spite Harrowdell. It looks just like him.
Oh, your turn to me.
But it's only about 10 inches tall, so it's not like boy size. It's a small little statue.
Maybe he shrunk, or maybe it's just.
copy of him? Or,
What if we ask the ball guy? So what happened in here?
I do not understand the question.
Do you.
Where did the gold boy come from?
It must be some research or practice from some other student. Students are free to come and go to any classroom that they need to excel in.
How do we know who was here last?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, no side info, I guess.
Damn. Okay. What if something goes missing or something, and then, like,
And then just
you gotta, like, find out who stole the thing?
Hallister fixes that. We're the fixers.
I only have expertise in 4 areas of knowledge. The history of Undermountain, the grooming habit of shield dwarves,
Oh, nice.
Zorn, which is a creature, and I forget what the 4th thing is. Please stand up.
Forward march then.
The grooming habits of shield dwarves, gemstone identification, and Zorn, and the history of Undermountain up until now.
How nice.
You really have a cool jump.
Yeah, you get the feeling that this is more of a thing rather than an actual like person. I mean, I guess Tirala is technically a thing, but sentient,
like
so similar to
Like
that.
an AI.
Right. He seems less like a real soul. If you're satisfied with the transmutation room, we can move on.
Yep.
I think we're satisfied.
Follow me this way.
Okay.
He's so light.
Here we have the illusion classroom. I believe class is currently in session, so try to remain quiet and just observe. Can someone get the door, please?
Alright, let's open that really quick.
As you begin to peer in and open, even though it looks really small on this map, it actually looks like you're in a vastly different place, like a holodeck on a Starship Enterprise, right? Like you can see for miles all around. It appears to be like you're on a grassy knoll. And a Waterdavian villa. Actually very similar to the villa that some of you stayed the night at when you were...
Your party.
yeah, that party house.
Yeah.
There's flora and fauna. Ivy creeps up the walls. You can hear birds fluttering. There's a gazebo off in the distance. And there's a... next to the fountain is a tiefling individual who is going on with some lecture. Oh, hello there. I am Professor Figment. Please, come on in. Have a seat on the bench. We were just talking. Make yourselves comfortable. It then begins to tell lengthy stories about famous illusionists and their art. So,
Fun.
in a rather exhaustive, encyclopedic manner. So, take that for what it's worth. But you do notice another individual. What's her name? Skirvana Shadow Dusk, the same rude, stuck-up bitch who you guys ran into once before. And as the professor invites you in and you guys begin to take your seats, she sort of stands up in protest. I don't want to be in this class if this orphans are with us. Professor Figment, pause program. I'll be back later. And then Professor Figment doesn't seem to really acknowledge what she says. I mean, he acknowledges her, but doesn't end himself. And then she just storms out, followed by her little Grell and her shield guardian.
Wow. What a hoe.
She doesn't like to be in the same room as you guys, apparently.
Skriana can be
We had
testy
shield guardian
sometimes,
once.
but where was I? Oh, right. I was telling you the story of the great Matthew Mercer, who could weave some of the best illusions with nothing more than words and a pencil. And it begins to continually telling stories about illusionists. You guys spend as much time in here listening as you want, but
Out we go.
yeah. When you're ready, follow me this way. You guys make your way back into the hallway. I don't believe this room here, or this hallway here, is for students only. It leads to the dorms. And across the way is our foreign exchange student, who still happens to be peeking out, but quickly shuts the door as you guys walk by. And I need everybody to hum except for Veronica. Close your ears.
There we go.
Yeah, you hear him speak to you once again. So, you've left the headmaster. Leave your friends and come back and see me. Just a message in your head. Everyone's good?
We're good?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And you continue down around the hallway. And you see that Spite is actually still here. Still studying his spells with his other half-ogre friend who's holding a book upside down. I read.
Good job, buddy.
Here's one of our many studying nooks. It is quite convenient for any student to find a secluded area where they can practice magic at their own pace, in their own space. Here we come to Hallister's great art collection. As you guys enter this room, you see that it's a rather small room, and there's a red velvet curtain that seems to be covering the entirety of the wall. Behind this tapestry is a portrait of the Mad Mage himself. It is said to be one of the most awe-inspiring pieces of artwork that any mortal has ever gazed upon. It is unsafe for mere mortals to gaze upon it, so we keep it covered. View at your own risk.
Wow. Can we see?
Draw a mustache on him.
You can see that there is a yellow like draw curtain or a drawstring in the corner of the room there. So
Is anybody not immortal? Technically? Well, you're not immortal.
There he is.
We can test it and we can find out.
No, thank you.
Let's see if you're immortal.
Let's not. I still have plenty of other challenges I want to get through first.
We just run over there.
You gonna do it?
I'm turning away.
Are you gonna peek down the
You gonna
curtain?
do it?
you want to,
I just kind of want to foot.
Yeah. All right.
I'm facing away from
All
you.
right.
Me too. I'm gonna look
Face
as
over.
you guys are starting to thinking about it, Ozzy like dashes over there with a quickness and runs and just grabs it and yanks without looking on it. Yeah. The rest of you all turn away to
Yeah.
avoid the gaze. Okay. The curtain has been pulled back, but nobody gazes upon it. And then you all make your way.
Rochambeau to see who looks at it.
No.
No?
Do it with command.
Why? Because you think I'll do I kind of want to do it. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, we'll go. Whoever.
Be
no.
true to your characters.
Looks
Would
at
your characters gaze
Your
upon it?
character-
you might.
Your character would totally get instigated by him. That's why I went and pulled it.
I mean, I've been alive for a long time. I want to see some interesting shit. Not that I really knew anymore.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
We'll roll for it then.
We'll roll for it. You want to be evens? You want to be
You
odds?
call it.
All right, I'll be even.
Okay.
Okay. It's odd.
All right.
Are you looking at it?
I guess.
I was even.
Yeah. I guess I look at it.
So you guys look at each other for a moment. Like, who's gonna look at it?
Yep.
I dare you. Double dog dare you. Triple dog dare. And finally Kavaka's like, okay.
Fuck it.
You turn around and gaze upon it, and it is beautiful.
Wow.
It's an abstract painting. It depicts Hallister surrounded by fields of bloody mouths and people feasting on each other. Worked into the background are various other bizarre figures from beyond the material plane. Some creatures you have seen before, and some that are things of nightmares. Hallister's face is chillingly calm despite the violent chaos around him, and is pierced wherever you go in the room.
Oh, nice. Cool.
It's kind of creepy.
Should
You describe it a bit to these guys.
Should we cover it?
I'm gonna cover it though.
You're still standing next to it?
I was,
Okay.
technically.
Because she was looking
Because
away.
I was just looking away and pulled it. I didn't run back or anything.
Okay, so it's a different drawstring that you have now like picked way up into the
Oh,
air.
you're too
Oh, I'm
short.
too short. Oh,
So
I'm
you
walking
like
away.
feel around in the air, but you don't feel it immediately, and the one you pull isn't gonna undo the Venetian style
Sorry
drapes.
guys, I don't feel where the other one is, so I'm just gonna walk away now.
You're gonna leave it uncovered?
Can't reach it unless you want to
Can
go
you
and
cover
close
it?
Yeah, I guess you already looked at it.
I guess, sure. I'll walk over and pull it.
Okay,
I'll walk away.
as you describe it, and you're like, eh,
Alright.
nothing seemed to happen, guys. You, whatever. All right, you guys are scared, and you walk over and seal it off.
We're gonna put somebody in front of it.
It's kind of creepy.
All right, well, at least we did it. We'll see what happens. All right.
Right.
Kudos, buddy. Oh, yeah.
I
All right.
survived!
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw,
Oh, there it
please.
is.
There it is.
Can I give him a +3 for that?
20.
Not 20.
I got +9.
It's not against magic.
No, it's just a
Saving throw.
it's a saving throw. It's
It
pretty
doesn't matter, I got 20. Is it higher than 20?
20? Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I was like, damn!
Cool.
One of the reasons why I don't look at stuff like that.
I am not wise. Think
Yeah,
about
well,
minus
you're
one to
negative
wise.
one.
Mine's +9.
Minus.
If you are satisfied with this room, you can continue to follow me.
Yeah.
What did he say he was looking for?
You're gonna go straight across the hallway.
He was looking for immortal people? Is that what it was?
No, it says
No.
It can be dangerous to mere
Oh,
mortals.
dangerous.
But I'm
Yeah.
I got you.
So,
I said it can be dangerous. Yeah, that's not that it is. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the willpower of Kavak is strong enough to resist whatever overcomes some
Whatever
people.
would have happened.
This room is how we provide the school with fresh water. It is open to anybody. As the orb just sort of bumps into the wall there and opens it up. And you see that there's a large freshwater fountain on one side. There's a couple of guards, two little mesolith creatures. You guys have seen these guys before. Sort of like insect-like with a bunch of pitchfork tridents. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. To the south side are two unlit stone braziers, shaped like claw hands that rise from the floor. The Mesolos are here to ensure that nobody tampers with the Academy's water supply or tries to destroy the fountain.
But we can get some water?
If you wish.
Take a second to just refill my water soon.
Yeah. You guys all go, and who's gonna be the first to taste it?
I'll taste it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to taste some wizard water.
You stick your hand in there, and
I can pretend.
seems like fresh water.
Nice.
Give it a little lick. Yeah. Seems good. Seems clean. The Mesoliths sort of watch you very, very carefully, but don't mess with you. You're able to get a drink,
Nice.
fill your water skins. If you're satisfied with this room, you can continue this
You
way.
can poison the
Or
water
the
right
two.
now, guys. He's gonna drop that rock in there.
Yeah, poison her.
Begins to go.
Kill all the fucking mages.
Not yet. Let's wait till it's beneficial for us.
I think this place might be useful.
All of a sudden,
this
that's
stuff.
just like everybody levels up 5 levels.
The long con.
Managed to kill the entire school. Yeah. There's a Medusa statue that has a bow that is drawn. There's no string or arrow or anything. It's just the actual bow with a curvature. God damn, I can't talk today, guys. Pointed northward as the orb begins to go that way. What's the marching order, by the way? Let's have you guys all line up.
I feel like I'd be pretty interested in this place. Like,
Yeah, I think this is to your story. I'll be with you, buddy. Because that was
imagine
always
Vakis like strolling down the hall like a giddy school
I'm on the
kid.
roof. I'm a fly, like somewhere in the middle.
Sure. You can't quite be above anyone. The hallways aren't tall enough for that.
Oh, okay.
But you can certainly be off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be?
We can make it look like we're holding her on a broom.
Pretend to hang out with Elric. But for the most part, I am essentially just Ed in this scenario.
Usually in the back.
There you go.
My -1 to intelligence is really making it difficult to retain this.
Oh, come on, man. This is the fun stuff.
It's like that.
Yeah, I'm not very much.
Gravy.
All right, so that's your guys' marching order, and you make your way down the hallway as such. You get to about there, and below your feet, Vakis, the floor gives way slightly as you seem to have triggered a trap.
Weren't we following the orb guy?
You
Oh,
were
he's floating.
exactly an
And
orb.
we normally would have the thief in the front, but
You guys hear a sound behind you. You quickly look behind as a magical arrow apparates in the Medusa's hand, and a bolt comes at you. I need to get a light over here, but that's a natural 1, so.
can I catch it?
Stop that orb guy.
Somebody forgot to load the
It
trap.
broke its fucking string. One spell.
Oh. Well, it would be a magical string
Oh, yeah, that's
because there was no
Are you
actual.
good at disarming traps?
All right, I forgot to mention the Medusa trap.
Well, next time we go down the hallway.
Quickly come out of the way or try to disable it.
We can pinion it. We got pinions now.
I see like it's curved right here, so we can run out of the way.
What are you gonna say? You're the one who triggered it, so if you're moving out of the way, get yourself out of the way first.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna jump it.
Okay, you saw where the square was?
We can jump over it.
Sure. You're standing on it as well, because you were side by
Oh,
side
I
with
was with
Vakis.
him?
Yeah.
I can jump
So
over.
you can
it's
step
still
off of
down,
it.
so yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I don't have to jump over it.
I'm a natural born athlete. I can jump over it, no problem.
Yep.
Natural born. You are natural born.
And
Mr.
you're
Robot.
floating. Woo! You jumping it?
Sure.
Athletics check.
That's gonna be bad.
Put it back in the order.
Yeah.
Next past that.
Can't you get a running start so you can do
Yep.
like 10 feet?
14.
There you go, no problem. And Vakis.
Wasn't I first?
Oh, that's right, sorry.
Oz.
Sticking Oz, yeah, sorry. Your strength's over 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good thing I was on the
You see,
step.
although you do have tinier legs.
I'm proficient in this.
What's wrong with that?
There it is.
Oh,
You're right, yeah.
Couldn't find my phone.
It's making me nervous.
Hmm?
Like my
Oh, I
strength
have
is
the athlete
14.
trait. I'm a natural born yet.
You're good. This way
Naturally
is the
created athlete.
entrance hall to
Naturally
swim
designed
aboard.
athlete.
Same marching order as you guys
Yeah.
walk in.
This is what room?
This is the entrance.
Entrance room, yep. As it begins
This
to,
is what I guess.
This is where Hollister will come.
yeah. As Vakis walks through the door, I need you all to roll initiative. You guys, yeah, so you're all lined up through the rest of the hallway. The hand, or left arm that was just floating in the room last time, begins to wave around and it's gonna cast a spell. Oh, wait, okay, that was weird. Chrome
Yes, bring it.
disappeared for a second. It's
We
going
haven't rested since that last fight.
do we not?
I didn't rest.
Did we not?
Nope.
I think I got still stuck.
It begins to cast a spell, and you see these like wisps of fire that begin to
All my
envelop
stuff is
the
back.
creature.
I was gonna say, I assumed we did because, yeah.
But I didn't press anything, but all my stuff
Well,
was
we
here.
didn't really.
I
do
haven't used any rages.
But we didn't do anything really.
Yeah.
No, that was me. I was handling that guy for you guys. You guys
Oh,
were
okay.
watching
He used
her.
a spell, and then we had to just like wait for it to die.
Yeah, he cast it.
Oh, that's right. We did it in that room. thing.
And then
You
Well, I'm
guys
not
killed
hurt. I just don't have any spells.
Two
we
devils.
fought the gas, which you couldn't hit, so you were like, fuck.
I'm normally good about clicking my rage counters.
You didn't
I'm
really
also
do
full
anything.
health.
You didn't do anything. You couldn't hit
Because
it.
you were in the other room.
It was gas form, remember? You tried to hit
You
it,
were
and it
just
was like, oh, you can't hit it. You were like,
dodging
well,
around. Oh, maybe.
fucking useless.
No.
I think you tried to lay down on the
Alright, so
floor.
Wolzira, you're actually first to react.
I do remember that. I'm just surprised.
You guys are in the hallway behind them.
What was the order?
The hallway behind them, so this way.
No, sorry. You guys were in the correct spot.
Me and you were on the right spot.
Elric,
No,
yeah,
in the white hallway.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
we
you two
came
are
in.
just stepped through the door. You guys are actually blocking the door.
Nice.
Of course.
Back that thing up.
Back it up. Back
The,
it
the
up.
big old broom.
So,
Probably on the ground.
I
right
see
now.
a hand, or
No, you can't see it at all.
okay.
You guys just step through and you hear Vakis and Elric say, "Oh shit!"
I think that's probably what you hear.
That's
Oh,
it.
shit.
Okay.
Oh, really?
That's pretty good. I think it's what I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do. They're completely blocking the door.
And I can't even get through him, huh?
You can pass through friendlies, but it's double movement, so it would be what,
10?
10, 15,
10?
20 just to get in front of them.
Maybe 20.
But
and
you're on
then
a
I
broom.
have- Yeah, and I have 50. Maybe on a broom. Okay, well, then guess I'll pass through.
And then you can get some more elevation in that room, because this room's a little taller.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do I see? What is over there?
There's a left hand over here that is now like has these flames that are like licking around it, sort of giving it a,
Fire guy.
yeah, an aura almost around it.
Okay, is it? It's not doing anything. I'm afraid to attack it because I'm afraid it's gonna attack me, bro. But let's see what I got.
Talk to it.
I guess I.
Say,
Talk to the do sign language.
yeah.
That's how you insult a hand.
I guess hello hand.
Okay.
Hello.
You attempt to speak to it.
Yeah. I don't know. Dude,
Nothing
it's-
happens. It doesn't seem to respond, but yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's
at
just a
least
free
it's not
action.
hurting anybody yet. I guess. I don't know.
You want to ready something?
Yeah, I'll ready an attack. I guess with my. I guess I'll ready my sword. Can
If
I
it gets
do
close
that?
to you? Yeah. Unless you want to throw your sword at it, or just if it gets close to you.
Yeah, if it gets close to me, yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I don't know what else to do.
42.
Could you ready vicious mockery? Yell at it if it yells at you.
I don't think it'll.
If it seems to be
I don't know if
hostile,
they'll be
yeah.
able to hear though. They have to hear the
I
insult.
think so, huh?
And the hand don't have ears.
It's an arm and a hand.
Yeah.
It's basically like just above the elbow, like that much of the left arm, or left arm, so right there.
That's weird.
And our floaty hand is still there somewhere?
Yeah,
where's
the,
our floaty hand?
he's in the middle of the room. He's signified by the glowing target. The entrance hall has been here since the beginning. To the south, there are the privies. A small waiting room to the north. He's continuing to drone on
Oh, yeah,
about the tour.
you know, yeah.
42 runs in. gets that far?
Yes.
All you can do? Or are you ready in action?
I pose intimidating. It's intimidating.
Nice. And Vakis.
I'm gonna shoot a couple of Eldritch Blast at it. See what it does.
Right on.
2 right at it.
It casts magic. Look at me. I can cast magic too.
I got magic too, guy. Let me remember. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
And another 20. Dirty 20.
Cute.
They both hit.
Good job.
Do that one first. 'Cause I can double it. 12 points. And another 9 points. So 21 points of damage.
12 and 9. You got it. Your Eldritch Blast. Even though it's a small target because it's only an arm, you managed to hone in on it pretty well. Both of them seem to connect. You gonna get out of the way of the door?
I am gonna back up 1 space and hang out right there.
I thought you were gonna back up through the door. Like, yeah, that's all. I'm gonna back.
To be honest, we said back
Always
up.
I guess I could have.
I was like, okay, sure.
You're all this way, guys. Get in front of me this time. I don't want to be in front.
Hold the ground this time.
All right, Oz. Vakis is like, I'm tired of being in front, guys.
I know, that never works.
Don't make me die in front of my friends. These cool wizards I'm trying to impress.
That's as far as I do them.
Damn little legs.
So
You can't. I say, can't you
go-
dash, disengage, or hide as your bonus action? Being a goblin,
You can use it as a bonus for dash. That's
dash,
dope.
dash, disengage, or hide, right?
Yeah. Goblins and thieves.
I really thought it was a disengage.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, disengage, hide, all those.
I'm at like 42, like, I don't know what's going on.
All right. Which brings us to the left hand.
Left hand.
It is going to cast.
That would have been a good time to have spell slots.
Yeah.
That would be a good time for spells.
Oh, what is this movement? As it begins to hover 30 feet. So I can get about there. Is it a 15-foot cone? It's gonna run up and cast a spell on you guys. Hey, oops.
Does he like walk like?
Nope,
he hovers.
floats. Yep.
Like he ran over or something.
Damn it, come back.
It's it! It's it! No, not it. A thing.
Yeah. I guess this was out.
60-foot cone. So, yeah, if it gets in the hallway, it can get probably everybody except Wolzira, who is flying.
Or maybe. I think. Okay.
You're a pretty good shot to give me.
Mm-hmm. 60-foot cone. I mean, that's pretty damn big.
Yeah, just like a weird way.
It's
Holy
like
fuck, yeah.
directly underneath.
That's
Yeah,
very
it does get.
Maybe not.
It doesn't get Vakis.
Ah! I stepped the right way.
Right? The one time you could have went through the door, you would have got fucked.
It's basically
so.
because I'm going
How
from
it does- it
that
does like
corner.
that, huh?
That's a
So-
cone. So that it just keeps going for 60 feet. And if you're on that side of the corner, or are you there?
I don't know.
It's hard to
Because you were like in a
Asking
weird
after
spot.
the-
I haven't won yet.
Right. To me, it looked like you were halfway in between, so I'm going to say that you do get hit.
Sure.
Sorry, I moved the rest of you guys too. You can all put your
Found the secret.
Capital One shopping. What the fuck is this?
Be careful, oh, you got a virus.
You got a virus.
You got a spyware, bud.
I was like there.
Okay, you all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Am I dexterous? Let's see.
Are you dexterous?
DC 17.
Oh, that's on the main page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey!
dexterous saving.
Perfect!
Oh, it's a flat roll. Sweet. Alright. We're gonna do red one.
You made it out.
Oh, 17.
Dex saving.
That's for you, stupid. I think you're supposed to be right there.
Yeah, right in front of that. Yeah.
Correct.
Vakis, you're fine. We'll go this way.
9.
You're 9. You take 44 points of cold damage.
15.
15. You're actually okay because you're hugging the ceiling.
17.
Yay.
You meet, so take 22 points of cold.
Thank you.
22 points of cold.
15.
15. You take 44 points of cold damage.
Is it?
44. So
Is it a
the
spell?
exit's that way,
Yeah.
guys.
It ran up and cast a spell on you guys.
You get
Oh,
resistance.
resistance. Yeah, I get resistance.
22 to you.
Anybody within 10 feet. So.
Oh,
So
I
it's
don't know.
within 10 feet?
I'm close.
You're right there behind me, right? The little guy?
Yeah. I
So
think
then
you're
that
just
means-
outside the 10
that
feet,
means I take
unfortunately.
11 then?
Yes.
Okay,
Your
so
resistance
I add
and you
11.
completed. And then Kavak, you're up. Hey, what's going on there? As you get pummeled by a bunch of ice shards as you're just looking down the hallway. Not exactly sure what's going on, but something just hit you.
Well,
Wait, I had 22. That was my damage.
Yes.
Plus resistance. So then
No. 44.
yeah.
And then your
That's
resistance.
right,
You need a hazy buddy?
Yeah. I'll trade you a kernel. You want a kernel?
I was
Well-
thinking about having.
You look thirsty over there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Elric, you'll
I'm
be
gonna
back for that.
cast just cure wounds on myself,
I just look this one.
As you take a moment, like, oh, what the hell?
and then I'll step to the
I always
corner.
forget about easy.
Back to the corner.
Get some
Oh,
cover.
it's on my-
Little total cover.
Here we go. See.
Bonus action if you want it. Elric.
Elric? Elric? You good? Elric? Cool. Okay, so the bad guy is this little speck.
Little floating arm, yep.
Okay.
I wonder if that thing attacked us because we left the room.
I don't know. It didn't attack us the first time,
I
right?
did it.
And it didn't attack
It
us till
started
we
to
came out
cast
here.
magic until Hallister came out and said something to it.
I think it's a guard. Let's go
Alistair's
back
out?
in.
He's not currently. But the first time when you guys first entered,
Yeah.
there was a hand that was waving at you, and you had the other mage that you guys captured,
Yeah, let's do
and
it.
he
Yeah.
had something to it also.
We came this way.
Oh, what did he say to it? Did we hear what he said to it?
No.
Anyway,
A while ago.
too late. We're gonna whack him.
It
Okay,
was sometime last year.
so I'm gonna attempt to whack him with my blue one, and then it would be 2d6 plus 4. Okay, so survey says 18 plus 8, so 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And then my damage was a 6 and a 3. 9 plus 4 is 11. And so
11 points of damage.
Yes.
The fire around the arm flares up,
Ooh, bites me.
and you're gonna take 9 points of fire damage.
Ooh, makes me mad. I'm gonna hit him again.
Sure.
Is that resistance? Is it still
Is that
resistance?
caught
Any
there
spell?
in my neutral?
I think he moved away too.
Yeah,
At least still 10 feet.
Okay.
Hey, where are you? Because to me, you're on the center of a vertice.
Oh, I got the same thing. 18 plus 8, so
I'm at the door.
26 again.
Okay, yeah, so he wouldn't have had it last time. We didn't give it to you, so yeah, he still has resistance.
But does he
Eight
do we
plus
get resistance from
4.
spells? Attacks?
Does it say spell attacks or is it just spells?
No, I have like 3 now.
I know, that's why I'm always confused when you just say everything's resistance. I'm like, from what again?
Everything.
Auto
damage
protection,
is-
Another one for saving throws is just all saving throws as long as you're conscious.
Saving throws. The other one's resistance to damage from spells, and the other one's can't be frightened.
Damage
There you
from
go.
spells.
So yes, you would only take half that. So it was 9, 4.
Okay, so then you take 11, and I add my 5 to my health.
Right. I took the 11 already.
Oh, you took the second 11? Because the first one was 12. Because you took both attacks.
Oh, sorry. Then I'll take the 11 again, and then the second time you take 4 already halved.
Okay, so it's like first, and then I'll take my 4 back. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Sweet. And then
Resistance is all.
Yeah, resistance. It's resistance all.
All magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bacchus, would you be willing to swap
Well,
spots?
it just literally says all. And that's the that's
I give you a bonus to your AC.
So, yeah.
Actually, yeah, you know what?
from your.
From my brother.
That's fine.
A D10 to your AC.
Yeah, I'll do that. So you're
Bait and
right.
switch.
Okay.
So I have resistance to
Put
force
you in
damage
front?
and immune to damage.
Pretty sure I got
Well,
a turn
he's
before
right
that
beside
guy.
me.
I hope.
But
That doesn't do
I
anything.
have.
Which did happen once. I got
Just want to make sure it's a
magic
D8.
missile in there. Nothing happened.
Roll superiority damage. Superiority, I think they're D10s now? Yes,
Sorry,
they are
curious
D10s
from the
now.
defenses.
Alright,
It
you
would
get
say like from
8
magic
plus
8
8.
more.
Plus
This
8 to my
one.
AC.
I was like,
until my
You
turn.
get 2 of them. For the entire turn,
Yeah.
too?
Until my turn.
The other
Until my
ones
Well, yeah,
are
it's
all
just-
saving throws.
And then that's
That's
the
in
turn.
features and
So yeah, you have temporarily plus 8 until I go again.
Brings us to Wolzira, back to the top.
What does it make your AC?
plus 3.
23.
Nice.
So
It's almost as high as yours.
Mine's only 8 too.
I'm like right there next to it, right?
It's below you technically,
Yeah.
because you said you went up and hovered the ceiling, and
Yeah.
Dang, AC didn't
How do I do it?
But I'm not holding a shield. If I get a shield, then
It'd be like
15, 20, 25,
I got
35, 40. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I can just make it. If he doesn't move. Don't push him further away from me, guys.
Can I try to hit him with my sword?
sure, you gotta come down an elevation.
Were you able to hit
Yeah.
him while standing?
Go ahead and
yeah,
make an
I was
attack.
able to hit him, but he bit me every time I hit him.
Just making sure, like, you
So
didn't have to,
maybe
like,
I'm,
jump
like-
to hit him or anything.
Or retarded.
I didn't know how
What do I
high
do?
he was above the way.
Help me.
With your sword.
I'm trying to do it with my sword.
Okay.
Oh,
Hit him with your sword. Hit him hard.
Okay, well, how do I?
So
You go to sword and then hit
doing?
attack.
Go to actions.
Okay, because I got confused. I was like, I want to use that one, but I
So
don't.
you're in your inventory. Go to actions.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
There we go.
to your
That's what
the
you
plus
got.
number.
That's what I did.
So you got a plus 4.
Plus 4, and then that's.
So you rolled a hit. So roll a 20 to see if you smash it. Since I only haven't played since last year.
Yeah.
20.
20.
That hits. It's not a natural 20, is it?
No.
I would have screamed. And so you're doing it one-handed. So you're going to do the top one, which is 1d8.
Okay, here we go. It's a 6.
6 plus anything?
I don't,
Nope, you have no
don't think
pluses.
so, no. This is 1d8.
All right. And you take 14 points of fire damage as the fire around the hand erupts.
She's not proficient.
Proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
But every weapon.
Proficiency allows you to attempt to hit. There's no proficiency on damage. Proficiency on damage, or the extra on damage, is
Not every
your
weapon.
modifier.
Yeah, because I always thought almost. Yeah, I guess almost.
It's your strength modifier on your weapon, or your dex
That's what the
modifier.
plus would be.
Yes,
So you're
on
not very
damage.
Strong, so that's why you don't
To
have
hit
plus.
is proficiency
I mean,
plus
negative one, I
modifier.
have plus 2.
Anything else?
Can I like move away from it somewhere else?
You sure can.
In like this spot, you know, because I'm gonna go like this.
All right. As you attempt to
Can you
escape
sit
it,
on-
it's going
can you
to
sit on?
attempt to cast shocking grasp on you.
That's rude.
You have to be within 5 feet of it. First
I am within 5 feet of the
No, you
creature.
bait
When a
and
creature
switch.
within 5 feet
Plus
of
9
me.
is like 38 to hit.
Oh,
38
damn it.
to hit.
Yeah.
More.
That's rude. That's a
could've
bit
whacked him.
excessive, sir.
18 points of lightning damage
Y'all are gonna
guess.
die.
as you step out of the way.
Fuck, I guess. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
From a left arm. Yeah. It is technically bloody now.
Okay, that's good enough.
Great.
Alright, we have a shot.
We nearly
Well,
lost the
I'm
campaign.
hurting
The
a little bit here.
court centipede thing.
I'm just gonna
so-
say that I have enough blood to power my broom for a hot minute.
Okay. And 42, you're up.
Anybody has something.
For like a year.
Yeah, worth it, Rage.
We're raging. Whack him. Whack him like a mole. Whack him like a mole.
I don't believe in moles.
They believe in you.
Yeah, I will say, as far as being bloody, you notice like the flesh and skin is beginning to peel away from it, but there actually seems to be like some metallic and other components inside of the
It's like
hand.
me!
It was
It's
that
like
evil
me!
bitch. She was mad. She sicked the guard on us for whatever her name was. We're gonna call her Karen.
Fucking caring.
21.
21 hits. Ooh. I rolled max damage on the fire that you're going to take, so.
Bring it. 6.
That's 10 feet away from you.
3 plus 3.
No, he's not within 10 feet of
Yeah,
you.
I was like, he's not.
Nope. 16, 6. 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. You take 16 points of fire damage as the fire flares up from it. But
Wait, how much again? 16?
16, correct.
I don't know.
And yeah, he's looking really, really rough now. He's like making no sound whatsoever.
19.
That also hits.
Working.
Ooh, not bad.
I need to relook.
Oh! Yeah, it was 17. I was looking at the wrong weapon. So 8 plus 17, 25 points of damage.
Nice. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Yes!
And the hand falls to the floor.
You did it.
Kick.
Ow! I'm a bit well done.
I wanna
Bring it.
I wanna look at it. I wanna investigate the hand. And I kinda wanna keep it.
You still sort of hear in the background, you guys sort of tuned it out while the fight was going on, but the orb behind you is still like, and this tunnel was created by Hallister himself as a means to get to. So yeah, you want to look at the hand? You gonna pick it up?
Hand.
Yeah, it seems to be a. Now that you get a good look at it, yeah, it's like a robotic-like hand.
Wave the hand at it. Nice.
Yeah,
Can I keep the hand?
you can try, sure.
I mean,
I
how big is it?
wanna keep the hand.
Okay, are you gonna put it in your pocket, or
I'm gonna hold it like a weapon. I'm gonna,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to beat somebody with the hand later.
just want to walk around carrying it as a souvenir?
Slap! Yes!
You probably could. Yeah. As the orb begins to drift over to this room over here. This is the coat room. This is where we store coats for people who come to visit.
Is there a healing room?
Is there a healing?
Yeah.
Good question. Good
Taking it out
question. This
over
could be
there.
Family Feud. Good question.
I think we short rested in there one time. Did we?
Good answer.
Or we
As
at least
far as
waited
any
there.
rooms with healing magic, I'm afraid not. But there are certainly places to rest. Follow me this way, please.
Okay. Only
He comes to another hallway, not too far down from where you guys are. To the south is another hallway that is only to be accessed by students of Dwemakor. More dormitories. To the north are the communal showers. Continuing this way. As you get closer to the end of the hallway, here we have the rest and relaxation room, where students can come to unwind. You enter into this room, and you can see that there's like a few tables set up in either corner. There's actually a bar. The recreation room, there's a tap room. The room resembles a comfortable tap room in Waterdeep. There's a bar stocked with bottles of fine liquor and casks of wine and a wooden dartboard on the west wall. There is a drow who's sitting in the corner currently, working on some sort of parchment or something. Yeah. And he looks up at you guys. He's a drow individual, so pale, dark-skinned, very elf-like. He seems to have a massive scar that covers the entirety of his left side of his
The
face.
drows usually like mean to us.
Yeah.
We've killed them, huh?
He looks up and glances over at you. Hello.
Hello.
We don't get many adventurers here.
No.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Elan. What brings you all to the Arcane Academy?
This guy, following this guy
Yeah.
on an adventure.
We're on tour.
Just taking a tour, an adventure tour? I don't believe that around here. Well, take one word of advice from me, adventurers. Don't listen to any of the other students. They're all crazy.
Are
There's
you
one
student?
big rat race in here, of course I am. Everyone's trying to kill everybody else. Takes a moment to really intently look over you guys as he glances about you. Oh, Jesus, he's rolling terribly. Yep.
Nice, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, where is it?
Right there.
Going to jail.
Well, I see you've got a tour guide, but
That's great.
can I pour you all some drinks, perhaps? Some of you, you little lady, look like you could rest a spell.
Yeah.
Take a
good.
seat.
I will take a seat.
I don't know if I want to rest.
I guess they can unmount the brew.
I'm gonna join you. I'm resting.
Y'all are crazy. If everybody rests, we're gonna die. I don't
Not long
rest.
The dartboard? You want to play darts with a dagger? You certainly can, yeah. If you guys sort of spread about the room, he goes over to the bar and he pulls a couple of mugs out from the bottom, a glass of wine that he pours for himself first. Ask what you guys want, and drinks are distributed. Does the metal one drink? Some oil, perhaps?
Pours it on.
Negative side.
Pours on your face.
Just trying to be friendly.
He's like an airplane.
Understood.
He filter feeds. Can I just make stories about you? Like, yeah, he actually just like absorbs people's energy, their magic powers.
souls.
So it's like he kind of keeps his distance.
This is why I got
You go to the corner and begin to play darts.
Keep absorbing souls
Yeah.
to stay.
You do notice that there's a door to the south as well.
It kind of lingers away.
Yeah.
It's gonna start all kinds
At the end of the hallway down here, yep. I say that the dartboard's like over here somewhere, so you're throwing darts that way.
Instead of curious, we gotta cast Mage.
Man, yeah. I wonder if that works.
You want to make your way down that way?
Organic enough to be a word.
As you begin to head that way, Alon tells you, "Oh, I'd watch yourself there, little one. That room is not meant for outsiders.
Why?
What's in the room?
It's some sort of magical transportation thing. Alistair says it's for specific individuals who have access to it, and nobody I know has ever come out of that room. But I do know
Well, the temple.
death and despair is inside there."
I want to go. Where do you teleport? I mean, where
Might be a
Teleport
teleport.
to death and despair.
Yeah.
We win.
Yeah,
We're pretty
why are
beat
you
up.
telling me all the stuff you
So-
say don't go into really makes me want to go into?
Are any of you prospective students looking to join the academy?
I don't think I'm smart enough for it. But I want to learn spells, but I don't think I'm
Yeah,
smart enough.
I would. I'd be interested.
Oh, right, that right. A sort of multi-class situation, I assume. It seems like a magic caster you already is.
Yeah.
There's always room to learn more, if you know what I mean. You guys hear an announcement that seems to go to every room and every hallway. Attention, students! It's the voice of Alistair. We have a special treat for you all after lunch today. You should all gather in the assembly room for a special presentation. The special guest lecturer after lunch. Thank you.
He's gonna attack you, dude.
So.
And you're gonna say the pros and cons, like, can he survive? And that's gonna be like a live demonstration.
better hold up here for
The orb does light up again. I do think Hallister means that's for us as well. Lunchtime should be between now and about the next 2.5 hours. If anybody's hungry, we can make that way on the tour.
You guys want to kick back?
What do you guys-
I
yeah.
want to go eat
Short rest.
I need to heal and shit.
because I don't really think I need anything.
You're in the recreation room, so.
I want to go grub.
I'm not gonna put the rest there. That dude's gonna pickpocket me. I'm not about that life. I don't trust that guy at all.
Let's go grub.
He said don't trust everybody. You wanna fall asleep in front of him?
No, just short rest.
Short resting isn't sleeping, yeah.
I mean,
You're bandaging your
it's not
wounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Oh,
not.
everything's gonna sit. Well, it's only an hour, right? We can still eat after that first hour.
Mhm.
So I'll sit with you guys for an hour.
Alright. Yeah, he just,
And there's alcohol
Ask
in there.
for-
We can just
Can I
drink.
listen to the
He
door?
poured us a
See if
drink,
I hear it?
you can, sure. Make a perception check.
Before the short rest, then I'm gonna turn into
Sure, where you want to be?
we'll say a,
Something big?
yeah.
Dire wolf or...
Yeah, I think a dire wolf.
19.
Or a saber-tooth tiger. I
What
don't
I
know.
got.
I don't know which one I like better.
Yeah, you listen intently on the door to the south and you don't hear anything.
Yeah, saber-tooth tiger.
I ain't trying to. You guys want to go?
I think it'll be a time. Wait till we get an
I
insight.
didn't hear anything.
Maybe we can ask some questions.
Not telling the
like,
student,
how does
we can
one
just
get
wander
picked
free.
up as a student? What's the tuition charge?
Yeah. What's
What's the meal plan?
The meals ain't half bad. We got a couple of bone devil chefs. It might sound a little unorthodox, but they do pretty good, considering the fact that they don't got any taste buds. Dishes are a punishment for some. It's a terrible act to do the dishes. It really isn't so bad as long as you don't mind putting your life on the line. You see, the only way anybody ever gets out of here is by being number one in the class. And the only way to be number one is to kill everybody else.
Well, yeah, beat him.
I guess he would be included.
Have you seen the room with all the different class photos yet? Ah, y'all taking the loop backwards. The two are supposed to end here. But yeah, you'll see that there's a room that's got all the different graduating classes from the beginning of Dwemator.
It's just one person.
It's real creepy, real creepy. Oddly enough, everyone graduates as long as you're accepted. You see, it's a very unique situation where the graduating portrait is taken before any exams.
It just means they all
How
die.
does usually the guest lecture go? How does it go?
We had some from time to time. Mostly they're just the other professors. You guys meet the skeleton dude with the hands? Yeah.
He's kind of cool.
His lectures are the worst.
No, that necromancy is the art of balancing life.
Professor Figment can be a lot of fun in the illusion room. Don't trust anything that... Damn it, what's her name? Melody tells you. She's the dean of discipline, but she may look like she's a sweet little halfling girl. That is not a sweet little halfling girl. let me tell you.
This sounds better or worse.
One of the fun rooms to go to is Hallister's personal secretary. As you could imagine, he gets a lot of telepathic communications every day in the way of messages and sending spells, and they're all redirected to this one poor little Nothic with his helmet on, and he has to listen and respond to all of them all day long. And you wouldn't believe some of the things people try to send to Hallister. You want a good laugh, just sitting there a while and listen.
I'll take a shift. That'd be funny. Might learn some things.
Guest lecturers, I mean, they ain't so bad. The rules of the games is outside people are allowed to be used, but they can't necessarily do our dirty work for us, you know what I mean? I don't think you'd be in any danger of being a guest lecturer.
Okay.
Expect yourself to be humiliated now, on the other hand.
Well, that doesn't sound like fun.
Holy your play.
Who's good at
like
like
a-
insight? Anybody can do a roll
Hey,
and
did she
insight
take her
on me?
pregnancy thing?
Oh yeah, is it a new day?
No, it's still the third day.
You want to do an insight roll on this guy?
Did we do a short rest yet?
Anybody?
I think we're kind of in the process.
I think that's the key.
Yeah, you can hit the short rest button.
Okay.
Because all of this conversation is happening throughout the short rest. So, what are you doing with the left hand of Manchun, my friend?
I don't know. It was me. It threw ice at me, and then I kind of liked it, and just.
If I was you, I'd put that back before Hallister finds out.
It hit me.
It's supposed to. It's a guard for the door.
But we're supposed to be here on a job for him.
You just have to say, I surrender.
Oh, well,
I
thank
knew
you.
it.
Hold that out. I gotta put it back. I gotta lock it. I guess I'll put it back. And we want to go with me? It's dangerous to go alone.
What was that called? The what?
Left hand of Manchun.
Sure.
Manshon. Manchun.
Sorry, M-A-N.
Shun. Shoon.
Hey, that's how I would have spelled it anyways. Cool.
Manchun. It's not the U with the two dots above it.
I know what I'll do. On the way back, I have a piece of chalk. I'm gonna write Elric was here, like on the palm.
And leave the hand there.
And then leave the hand there.
Yeah, those orbs of knowledge are quite a funny thing. He's going to begin to cast a spell, and he actually casts Dispel Magic on the mage hand, which is holding the orb, and all of a sudden, dunk, 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 it hits the ground, and he laughs for a bit, and you can hear the orb begin to mutter the somatic components, or I'm sorry, not the somatic, the verbal components for mage hand, as another hand apparates and picks itself up. That's not funny, Elon. I beg to differ. I'd do it again, but that's a waste of spell slots. Unless you guys have anything else you want to talk to him about, or
Hey, what do you know about that one chick? She's pretty mean.
oh, you must be talking about Skriana.
That's
She's
her.
such a bitch, though.
She's such a bitch.
I could tell you some things, but I do find that information can be expensive, my friend. And it looks like some of you got some pretty nice things on you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I have.
I'm willing to shed some information if you all would be willing to do a simple contract with me.
Contracts.
Yeah, there's nothing worried about. It just in the
Not signing.
unfortunate circumstances where any of you may lose your lives here in Dwimacor, I want your magic items.
If you die, you get more shit.
Yeah. You ain't gonna
You
die.
incentive
No, you put in enough work
to
for
try
this.
and
You've died 3 times.
Did you
I'm not doing that. I'm already done.
I don't know.
I'll find out on myself.
Yeah, we'll go. No thanks, there's your friend.
The offer's always standing.
Hold this or hold that.
Looks at you, Vakis. Gives a wink.
I'm trying to keep track.
And let me roll for this here.
But that's the hand for that one door.
I had rash.
Yeah.
Giving me rash.
Very subtly, almost imperceived by anybody else. Everybody cover your ears except Vakis. And Oz, actually.
Huh?
Cover your ears.
Oh.
Not Oz, you're okay.
Oh.
Very slightly, he gives you the Xantharium sign.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay. I wasn't sure at first, so Elric pulled his out. Okay.
Well, he did the.
I wasn't sure if maybe that was just like the message to them, like, and your friends, blah blah blah. All I know is Scooby Doo.
Like, unless there's anything you guys want specifically from this guy, your short rest has concluded.
Alright, then I'm gonna go make sure I return the hand.
Oh, okay, you're gonna do that first.
I totally wrote on it, but yes.
Elric was here.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody has some ink.
Well, I had the child.
Y'all take care now, you hear?
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, a few minutes as you run down the hallway, sort of put it on the ground, and just unceremoniously like, there you go.
I found
Yeah.
You just followed me through.
Here we have the headmaster's office himself. Hallister's private studio is through these doors. He is not to be disturbed unless it's never to be disturbed. In one of the corners here, you see sitting at a desk is a tiefling individual. Not quite. She seems to be facing the wall. She turns around when you guys come over, but she doesn't seem to speak and keeps her head down. If I could find the fucking token. Where'd you go, Hallister? Well, there's this one. I'll take this one. Hallister comes through the door. Violence? Violence? Because of your... Oh, hello. I see you've all found the tour guide. How are you liking your tour so far?
It's actually pretty interesting.
Good. You're going to be in the assembly hall in about hour 15. Yes.
If you say so.
You'll hear the chimes. That gives you 5 minutes before class begins.
And where are we supposed to go exactly?
Professor Bring will tell you. I had to remember his name. Now, Violence. Because of the things you did that I forgot off the top of my head. You attempted to.
Alistair, he's a very busy man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what you did. I don't need to.
I'll pull my notebook here.
I hear you were pulling some shenanigans, and for that I sentence you to wash dishes for the next 2 weeks. Oh man, that's the worst. Without magical help. Oh. Excuse me. Do not disturb. And he goes back. That's funny. On your screen, I can't go through it because there's a wall there. And Violence turns down this hallway and makes her way away. And the orb takes the opportunity to also, I can't go through it. Boop. Pop into the next hallway. There are pillars and cauldrons down this hallway. 5 stone pillars, each 20 foot high. There's a cavity inside the southernmost one. And there's a covered lead cauldron visible to anyone south of the pillar. There's a stained wooden spoon. As you guys make your way south down this,
What's in the
the Hallisters first created Dwemer in 1142, just after the spell plague, and yada yada yada. You see this little niche here is a cauldron inside there, and an individual who is leaning up against the wall.
What's in the cavity?
As you asked the orb.
Well, I thought we were there.
Yeah, you are. But who are you asking? The cavity contains a cauldron with a lid on it. The cauldron's like a big pot, you see witches brewing.
I think you just walk up and open it and see what's in the pot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you walk up and pick it up. It is a transparent liquid that gives off the immediate smell of vinegar.
Torgad, what's this stuff?
That is
Smell the waft.
a magical.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're too tired. I already smell it.
We call this rejuvenation juice. Drinking it will regain 1 expended spell slot.
Oh,
Nice. So I got a vial.
Can I have
Take
some?
some of that.
yeah, right.
You want to try a taste?
Well, I don't have spell slots, but I just want to see if I can vial some. I mean,
I'll lick it.
It might be valuable.
I'll lick it.
There's a wooden spoon that hangs above it.
Yeah, but I'm a cat.
Oh, right. So just walk up and begin to lick it.
Can I get a spell slot back if I drink some?
It is.
Find out.
It's not as full as you want it to be, so you do have to kind of get your head inside there, but you can get enough to get a serving. And yeah, Druid, you regain a spell slot of any level you want.
I'll get that one.
You're gonna do it as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna go and take a drink. Yeah, it tastes like vinegar, but it's not bad.
Well, if you don't
I
have
do it
spell
too.
slots, then you do.
Yeah, there's barely enough for 1 serving by the time you get there. You gotta tilt the cauldron and scoop it with the spoon.
Fill my
And,
flask
yeah,
up with it.
you managed to get the last of it.
Oh, I was gonna say what happens if I don't have any.
The guy in the corner looks over at you guys. Did you all just drink the last of the regeneration juice?
Didn't even ask
What
him.
kind of ungrateful dicks are you?
What do you mean? That
Let's
was
go
me.
take a
Everybody
tour.
wants it.
This is Nihilus. I gotta remind myself who Nihilus is.
Right, this looks like a
Oh, this individual is bald and has these red robes from head to toe.
Yeah, you should have used the rejuvenation juice on your hair.
Anybody who is from Waterdeep or from a regular city would know that this guy is a wizard of Thay. They are a notorious evil group of wizards that specialize in necromancy. And he
wow.
definitely fits the part. He's got a bald head, black, deep, sunken eyes,
You
you
know that
know.
skeleton guy over there, don't you? Between those two.
Now, what are y'all lingering around a hallway for? Move on.
Alright, sure.
Why are you
You
looking
alone.
around?
As you guys enter, following the orb continuing, unless you guys want
No.
to stick around, yeah. You enter into this room and there's,
He's scary.
you see, just as the door opens, a big old blast of arcane magic detonates on this individual that looks almost exactly like the one you saw take off just a few minutes ago to go do dishes. But just before the blast hits her, she shouts, "I surrender!" And there's these 3 stone archmages, one of which, I gotta grab Hallister again, bring him back. One of which looks just like Hallister. And as she says the words, "I surrender," they sort of go into a less aggressive stance and reform into these statues in these alcoves.
Training.
I surrender room.
She stands up. Oh, God. That was good. It's a good thing I saved 3 doses of regeneration juice. That almost wore me out. Oh, hi there. This is the training room. Our students come here to test themselves. Pardon me, guys. I'm so spent. I just need to go get me a little.
Nice.
As she walks into the other room and the doors climb behind her. Yeah, this is the training room. Our students come here to train and test themselves. If at any time it becomes too overwhelming, you speak the words, "I surrender," and they will return to their most inanimate state. Trying to get to the kitchen.
Do you want to fight that?
No, not yet. Because I want to see what we have to clear before. Because I don't think we're going to be able to kill them.
There's some places
No,
you
they're just
guys
training.
can't.
Apparently, you can just fight them like training dummies.
Blow all our wad, and we don't have no saved juice.
That's true. We have to.
We have to make it.
We have to go take a nap.
Follow me this way.
Or a long rest, even.
The creepy guy drank it.
Yeah. You guys begin to make it, just as you start heading down this hallway, and you actually hear a scream come from the room behind you.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, now I gotta go back and investigate it. They're gonna be there.
Are you gonna go back and investigate?
I'll go back and
I think
investigate.
it's just the chick fighting you.
As you turn around and make your way back into the other room, you see that the one, let's call her a twin because she's a twin, is dead.
Oh.
And Nihilus Giles stands behind her with a dagger dripping with blood. That's what you get for making fun of my bald head. He begins to lick it. Turns around and sees you come in. What do you want?
I wanna know why you poked her.
She made fun of my baldness.
So did I.
And now she's gonna be. You wanna be a zombie too?
You can try.
Mind your fucking business.
Come at me,
He sits
bro.
down and begins to do a ritual.
Can I search the body before the ritual?
Yeah,
I want to find that
I'm
rejuvenation
gonna
juice she didn't
keep it.
drink.
No, I'm not
There was none for her to drink.
Oh, I thought she said she saved 3
She
bodies.
did.
She made
did.
that thing, but
And
but
you
it was-
guys drank
yeah.
it.
I thought she had it on her.
No, it was over there.
Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna pick a fight with him.
Like, you want to actually? I mean, he's gonna ignore you because he knows he's essentially off limits.
He's off limits.
You guys were warned not to interfere with the
Yeah.
ongoings of students.
Oh.
So yeah, you can like talk all the shit you want. And he's like, diplomatic immunity,
I
motherfucker.
was just gonna go fight him.
Like, if you want to take that step, you can, but you were highly warned against it.
Alright, well, that's
It's
how
just
they
the way
do
the
it.
school works.
Yep.
Alright, well, fuck you, dude. Toodles.
Thanks for your assistance.
No problem, Baldy.
On your way out, a small.
He's even bolder than I am.
Right? You're
A small
legit.
will-o-wisp, just a little magical energy ball, apparates, and it's going to attempt to shock you.
It's gonna attempt to shock me. What do I have to do?
It was invisible, so it's going to have advantage on the attack.
Oh, so it's an attack.
Yeah. Let's see. I just don't know what his numbers are.
Probably
Shock plus 4. A 12.
Miss.
Oh, wait, advantage because he was invisible. Even worse. 12, no specialty because you're in metal. It's not one of those. You see, he has a small little like light, similar to like Croissant, the guy who tried to get you to dig up his bones.
Exactly what I was
Yep.
thinking of. Yeah.
Apparates and zzz, a little like lightning bolt hits you, and you're like,
Funny.
if you want to engage it, you can.
We can kill Wisp.
If you want,
I can try to kill the Wisp. Yeah.
go ahead, make an attack back against it.
Yeah, fuck that
I can
Wisp.
swim with those things forever.
Hey, I can get
like
lucky.
a 25 AC.
It's like a firefly.
Ooh, a 12 plus 8 is 20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, one
I was gonna
20.
say,
That was
miss.
11 plus 4, 15.
15 points of damage. You strike it as you at least see it like boom, fly around for a little second and like has a hard time recovering.
Was it actually my turn?
And then it winks out.
Okay.
Unless anybody else wants to attempt to, I don't know who else actually went with you. Did everyone go back to see what happened, or was it only?
Looks like it was only
I
him.
think it was just you. Kind of waiting over here.
Yeah.
See.
All right,
It
well,
winks back
Paulie
out.
murked the chick, and apparently y'all
So
drank
you
the
rejoin
juice.
your friend, yeah.
Oh.
Well, it is what it is. She
Yeah.
wasn't gonna see. The thing is that she's gonna die anyway.
Well, at least now she doesn't have to do the dishes.
And that's what we took from her.
All right.
We are going to take a shortcut to the dining hall through the kitchen. Now, it's very important that we make our way swiftly through the kitchen, because even though our barb devils are great chefs, they can sometimes lash out. Follow me this way.
Yeah, we shouldn't kill
As it goes into one room and then quickly darts through to the other. And you guys see, I believe I have a picture for him. Oh, I didn't put a picture on it. It's a big devil and he's got a big barbed hook tail, essentially. But they are like chained to the central table of the room.
Oh, they're chained to the table.
Yeah. So,
It's like forced killers. Got it.
you guys are gonna quickly make your way across?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to think? Yeah. So by the time who's the last one? You'll be last? Give me a dexterity check, because by that point it will lash out at you just a bit. Unless you're quick enough to avoid.
Hope you guys don't mind. I brought a weapon today. Twisted Tea. You guys seen the meme? No? Nobody seen the meme?
Oh
12.
yeah.
I will give it a roll and
Yeah,
check.
that was hilarious.
Ooh, it rolled a natural 15, so unless it has a negative, it doesn't have a negative.
It's like holding it in his hand. It's like,
He's gonna go ahead and attempt to make a claw swipe. He gets close enough, but it's a 17. I think that misses. So yeah, you see it approaching you, and you're like, nope, nope, nope. Put your like shield above your head as you just run through, and you hear the cling of the claw off your shield. But yeah, you swiftly make your way through, and
Move, guys.
you're like, hey, he wasn't fucking kidding.
Yeah, so actually he gave us a warning this time. So hey, the tour guide's getting better too. It's a learning process, guys. We are at a university.
Yeah. And you guys finally make your way to the dining hall. Now, it's gonna be easier for me just to get. I want to find that ticket. But what you see on the opposite end of the room is our Mind Flayer individual is seated at the table with one of the goblins, seemingly unconscious, almost tied up like a turkey. He's got his legs and arms bent behind him and tied up and hog-tied. And the Mind Flayer has his tentacles wrapped around the face of this poor goblin, who's like a tied pig, face out.
Mind Flayer student.
He's the foreign exchange student, is what you guys were
So we
told.
can't
Yeah.
kill him.
And you see him as he begins to like wrap his tentacles around this face. You see quickly the goblin's eyes actually open for a moment, and you hear like, and you hear a loud crunch sound and
He's 80s movies.
and the eyes go soft. There's almost like a sunken cavity to what was the skull of a goblin as it stands up and looks at you guys. You guys all hear a telepathic mind message. I'm sorry if you all found that disturbing, but it has been some time since I've had a fresh meal,
Oh, do you too?
and that was most
It is
satisfying.
Just don't touch our goblin.
He's special.
Don't worry. My hunger has been satisfied. As he sort of like bows and just makes his way through the curtain right here. He just sort of steps through these curtains and disappears.
I don't like that guy, guys.
And then swiftly after that, you see an invisible force sort of pick up the platter that this goblin was on and just simply like whisk it down and out the hallway which you guys came in. As you guys circle the table, chairs are automatically like pulled out for you. There's a little napkin that stuffs itself in your, similar to the other room you guys have been to where there were invisible servants that were serving you. The same sort of thing is happening in this room. And as you all get seated, a couple of trays begin to come floating in. There's a sort of a smorgasbord of things, some finger sandwiches, macaroni and looks like chicken nuggets, but it's they're meat nuggets, fried, and there's a pizza-like something, yeah,
Everything.
food that looks very normal, like it's all stuff you would expect to see anywhere. and you guys are free to eat. So,
Oh, yeah.
does everybody enjoy their meal?
Yeah.
Well, I hope
Yep.
so.
Chow down.
I like it.
Smash!
Well, are you going to consume the meal is the real question.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
I can totally eat, yeah.
I'll eat.
Yeah. And as you do, Alon comes in. No, he probably already ate. No, you don't see any other students except for Cespelas. And pretty quickly, yeah, 20, 30 minutes or so go by, and you begin to hear chimes over all the hallways. Ding dong, ding. That means we only have a few minutes to get to the room.
All right, Marcus,
I
you're up,
hope
buddy.
you're all ready.
Yep, I guess ready as well ever be.
All right, now how do I get you guys
Do you
there?
have these spells?
Hey, before we leave though, can I go check down that curtain, see where that dude went? Is there a secret passageway back there?
Yeah, as you go and walk over, and it's not even secret, it's just as you step through it, there's a hollow cavity. Why? Oh, because I'm not moving the right token, that's why.
Oh, okay. So different way to go.
Yeah.
Not so secret.
Goes down to a hallway that ends and seems to turn northward if you want to keep investigating.
No, I think we should head to the what you call it, room where we're going. I thought it was the banquet
Oh,
hall.
lecture room.
The lecture, that's what it was. Guess I gotta figure out how to give a lecture.
Well, we said that the hand guy was supposed to take us.
Yeah. Follow
Yes.
the
I'm
hand.
really disappointed again.
Follow us this
I wanted
way.
to beat somebody with it so bad.
As you guys go south
Smack
into
the
this,
ground.
Right?
Well, if we leave that.
this appears to be some sort of library.
Don't mind it's still
There are bookshelves carved into the walls there, which are represented by the multicoloredness. Sorry, give me just a moment, guys. Oh, okay, so the rest of the hallway is bookshelves except for a few sections, which are these large frescoes that are, it doesn't actually tell me, the east wall depicts a wizard's tower floating above a city being pulverized by meteor swarms, while the west wall depicts Hallister riding triumphantly on the back of a blue Dracolich. But you'll see very quickly that the orb just passes right through that one. Follow me this way, please. We haven't had a lot of time to dawdle. This is the library. As you guys pass through, there are two statues that look like Hallister on the north and south end of the hallway here. And what's the marching order again? Same as it was last time?
Should be, because I know you're first because you got to do your thing, right?
Yeah.
Which
Follow
one's
me,
him?
guys.
This is him? No, this is him. Who is him?
This one's. Which way are we going? South? Or this one? This
You're in the back, middle?
Sure, I'll just go now.
I'm behind
This guy.
What are you?
This
I'll be like.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Cause I don't know, like I'm kind of like there. So.
They're bringing up the rear?
Yeah. All right, so Vakis, you're technically first?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
A D8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2.
These 9-foot statues were created by Hallister himself for amusement. And as you are the first one, as you begin to pass by the statue to the south, you hear 10, 9, 8,
I surrender.
7, 6,
Or keep running.
5. You gonna continue running down the hallway?
Yeah.
4, 3. Anybody else? 2.
I'll follow.
can't step.
Yeah,
One.
I'll run with him. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So you ran by it.
Yeah.
Roll a d8.
Yeah.
It's like the
Let me get
never-ending story of stuff.
Oh, I got 3.
Both statues in unison say "boom, bada boom, bada boom."
I win.
It's just happened to work out that way. Who's next to pass through?
I think it's probably me.
42. Roll a d8.
5.
The one to the north says, "Give me an H."
H. Give me an A. Give me an A. It's going to be Hollister.
Yeah, that was it. That's all it said. Walls, looks like you're next.
Yeah, I'll go.
Roll a d8.
Oh, the 8, yes.
Wait, technically you're flying, and like I said, a hallway is always as wide as it is tall.
No, I was not flying.
She
I
did
was
that
just
rest,
walking.
so-
Okay. Never mind then. Yeah, roll a d8.
Yeah. Whoopee. Is that a 1? That is a 1.
You hear the one to the south go, pardon me.
Pardon you.
Great statues.
And the wolf, cat,
See what you take. A dose.
2. Begins to count down again. Yep. Oz
We got some
in the
pretty
rear.
shitty rolls. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I got
6.
this. Got a 3. That's a good one. That's the highest one so far.
Hey, have you seen my cat?
It's right there.
And you all continue.
Nice.
These hallways seem to be much more elaborate than the other ones. There's dim light most places around here, but this one seems to be lit by a more robust light. It's not quite bright light, but a lot closer than dim light. To the south here is an accident from an incoming Umber Hulk. It shouldn't be much longer before Hallister gets these imperfections sealed up. It's a big Underdark, and he's a busy man. You guys make your way north, and there are another set of statues. Who's first?
That's me.
Let's do it again.
8. Oh, it's an 8.
An 8. As you begin to pass through, you hear the statue on the west say, "Die!"
Oh,
And it casts the spell,
I surrender.
Death, yeah.
Power Word Kill.
I surrender. I surrender. Power
Oh,
will
no,
kill.
don't roll it.
You're just so lucky, Beck. Let's see, it's a 9th level spell.
Oh, fuck.
If the creature you chose has 100 hit points or fewer,
Yeah.
You're dead.
it dies.
Oh.
Wait.
Shit.
I said that's
It was
too.
to cast a spell, right? Can I counter spell?
A 9th level.
It's a 9th level spell, you can certainly try.
Yeah,
Try
you're right.
something.
That's true.
And we don't have anybody that can bring him back.
It's
or
a
you
creature
can,
with,
right?
that I can see within 60 feet, right?
It's not a creature, but I will allow you to attempt to counterspell if you wish. So the DC is... Counterspell is a 3rd level spell, correct?
I cast it at 5.
Oh, okay. So it's a 14 DC,
That's doable.
because it's 4 level higher than you cast it.
Yeah. 10 plus, okay.
So whatever your
14?
spellcasting modifier is.
You're definitely 10 feet high away from this thing.
Yeah. So the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
It's spell
So you
difference.
just roll it.
so it's-
Oh, it's a spell's level? Thank you,
Uh,
19, then not
If
14.
it is cast or higher, make an ability user if DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Oh, I thought it was the level gap that you were between,
Plus
so
the spell.
it's a 19 DC.
No, dang.
But you have a
Shouldn't
modifier
have
of plus 10, so
been-
9 or better.
No, I think I just have to roll a 19. I don't add 9 to it.
It
Do I?
doesn't say make a...
No, it's not an attack.
No, but it says make it a check. It's not just...
Ability check.
Yeah.
So do you use your spell modifier?
Correct.
For that? Okay.
Because it's your
That's
spell
fine.
casting modifier, yeah.
Okay.
You're
Yeah, otherwise
casting
I
a
have to roll a
spell.
natural 19. Like
You
that
have
would be
Yeah.
inspiration. Does anybody want or there's nothing we can really do?
No, it's a reaction, so you
Reaction.
can't... You don't even have time to guide them or anything.
16.
16 total?
Yeah.
Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration.
I would be inspired.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be inspired
inspired.
to not have that. Hey, 19.
Hey! So you see as a spell begins to apparate and comes your way, like you hear the chanting and you recognize it. So you manage to cast counter spell off, and then you turn to look at your guys and like, that wasn't a fucking joke, guys.
Don't roll it.
Huh.
Alright. I'll go.
Follow me this way.
You guys all have to go
You're next.
through that?
Yep, everybody does.
3.
Unless you want to go all the way back around.
What's the
But
same
there's
number
another
last
one.
time?
Yeah, it's harmless. I
It's
think that's the
all
fart
you
one.
can do.
Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom.
8.
We know it's an 8.
Yeah, no, get an 8.
Could be a 7.
It's
Could
a
be a
bad day.
I don't think we
Because my max health is
roll
only...
8!
But you
No!
have over 100 though.
Not currently.
It's not currently
I get
over.
short rest a full. I normally don't.
Well, if your current HP is less than 100, not your max HP.
I know.
If it has 100 hit points or fewer, doesn't say anything about a max.
I didn't say anything about
Oh, there I go.
42 drops.
Yeah, I was at 94 because that was close enough.
And that's dead. No saving throws.
Yeah, but
So,
we can do the revive thing, right?
within a minute.
Okay.
Do you have?
I guess I can
Everyone's gonna
counter
Or
spell.
something?
Nope.
I have the jewelry.
You
I
could
can-
try.
I can use mine.
I'm pretty sure I
I
have
don't
the
have
jewelry
inspiration this
too.
time.
But it's not your life on the line either.
Okay, that's right.
I tried once. Best I could do.
You
I
can
burned a
use-
small
you
slot
can
in
use my
inspiration to
jewelry
stay alive.
save him.
Are we doing the jewelry thing?
Well, let's
No.
roll.
Well, you
let's
gotta
roll
see
it.
if you can get across.
Yeah, because he like walks through and collapses
I got
on the
a
other
3.
side. You got a 3?
Yeah.
Boom, bada boom, bada boom.
At
Alright.
least I didn't die.
It's okay if I die. I don't care. A 4.
A 4. That's the, don't forget to pick up your participation trophy on the way out.
A 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
You hear one of them fart. Alright. Who's gonna act quickly?
Alright, I'm gonna use
The seconds are ticking down for
No,
a
you
dead
need
42.
You need one of. You
my
need,
revivified jewelry.
you know, you need to give it to either.
Does 42 have one?
Or you,
No,
right?
he
You
doesn't.
have one.
No, that's why I'm gonna use mine for him. I just
Yeah.
need somebody who can do.
Can you
the thing.
cast it or no?
I can cast it.
Okay, cool. Because then I don't have to change out of
So
the
I
save.
subtracted mine. I used its charge,
And I'll cast it.
and you gotta cast a doohickey for the 42.
The things that Hallister find funny, some people may not.
Well, that now we know he probably has more than 100 HP.
Yeah, we can't go back that way.
His tour route earlier was trying to avoid those hallways, but now it was just the most direct route to get there, so. Sorry, he forgets.
I don't think
He's
it
just a
would kill
thing.
him.
It doesn't affect him.
I don't think it would kill me. Would it kill me? If
With
it
like
was
what? How much HP?
It
One?
would just drop my saber tooth, right?
I don't know.
Transport me back into myself.
Let me read it.
It says
you
you
had both-
die.
Because if you had both, then I'm over.
It doesn't work that way, though.
Well, then it would just kill the saber
because
tooth.
it uses
Because
that
the saber
original
says when it
HP,
goes
and
to
then
0.
the remainder goes to the other side.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
I think it would.
Yeah, so you know
We
what
didn't
I
have to
mean?
deal with it, so.
I know. I was
We didn't
just
have to
thinking
deal
about it. I
with
was like, I wonder what'll happen.
I'm at 1. I'm at 1 hit point.
If I add them both, it's way over 100.
Wait, less than 1% of my health.
We gotta be getting low on that jewelry. Do we have any more at all?
I have one.
I have one.
Okay.
I have one.
Alright, as you guys go through the door, you come across a smoke-filled hall, heavily obscured with smoke billowing.
And a restoration.
I don't have no way to heal you
Not to
Yeah,
full.
it appears to be steam mainly. It's not like caustic or foul smelling in any way, but it is heavily obscured. And then the orb is just continue northward, follow the
I use
sound of
mine on
my
Vegas. I
voice.
do not have one.
We're almost there, everybody.
It's just me.
We're almost there.
You got one too?
I have one.
just for trying to survive. Oh, no,
Yeah.
Just keep running.
I don't have none.
Fight, yes, I will use one.
I got unblockable. Just stand behind me.
I was.
Yeah.
I still died.
As you guys crest through these doors, you see the ghostly apparition of a small gnome individual who is
It's a gnome.
searching the door, or searching the wall for some sort of door. You can see they're very intently looking about every little square inch.
I'll be 15.
Okay. 15.
Good thing you didn't fucking take that Drows challenge.
No shit. Yeah, you would have got all your
Lost
shit
everything.
gone.
Ah.
Because that would have been the thing.
He didn't
right?
die. Oh.
Yeah. But if 42 was like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't want to die. You lost everything. You'd be naked right now, like, damn.
But think of all the information you would have.
That doesn't seem like a good trade.
No, he tells nothing.
I think information is the most valuable thing in D&D, honestly.
Yeah, but who's to say what information?
The rest of it's all make-believe. I mean, I guess the information's make-believe too.
Yeah,
But
but
Especially
you don't
coming
know
from
if
a
he's
drow.
telling, you know, if he's telling the truth or not.
He's a
you can
drow.
find that out with good rolls. Yeah. Nobody has to insight check them or anything.
That's what I said. Is somebody to insight check him that could, but nobody did.
Those of you who are OG party members, Vakis, Elric, Kavak, you recognize that ghostly apparition as Jorvin.
Oh, really?
One of your original party members.
Can he
It's
hear
spot
us?
on.
It's just a ghost, though.
You want to attempt to talk to it?
Hey,
Yeah.
Jordan, the little guy.
It doesn't immediately respond to you. You can do a performance check if you want.
I can perform. I will perform because that's what he would have done.
I'll guide you while you perform.
Alright, guide me in performance. My performance is +1. So what, you give me a
D4.
Triangle guy. Alright, Jordan, we'll dance for you. Oh! I got a 20 plus 1, 21.
A 21.
Damn good performance for Mr.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Good thing you did that.
You shout something that like only Jordan told you in secret one time,
We're
right?
gonna
You're like,
build the saddle, man.
I know you can only tie your shoes left-handed and not right-handed.
Nothing.
Nothing. Unfortunately, it seems to be oblivious to you. You try to like
it's
wave your
pretty good.
hands through it.
Brain dead.
Nothing seems.
Oh well, buddy.
It's just a ghostly apparition.
You live on in the halls of Hollister.
Does he have the skeleton hands?
Yeah, does he have
He does.
skeleton hands?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's even got. He didn't keep the circlet of perfection, but he had the circlet of blasting.
Yes.
Right. So he has that on his head. The same backpack. Any other like little
Is it
nuances?
ghostly, Is it ghostly?
Yeah.
Like
It's a ghostly apparition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You're like, you're gonna go try to take
like,
it.
take it around.
Do you want to try to take it off his head?
You said it's ghostly.
Yeah.
You have a ghost one.
Sure.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try. See what happens.
Sleight of hand.
Good luck's turn to guide.
My sleight of hand's
guide me.
0.
Yeah, alright.
Sorry. Don't have that much.
You're like, oh, that looks expensive. While Eric's talking to it, I'm gonna attempt to snatch it from behind.
Where's our thief at?
15.
15. Yeah, you go in to grab it, and your hands just go right through it. The walls of the rest of this hallway bear mosaics that have been chipped away and damaged over time, and it's unrecognizable of what it used to be.
Hey, Mr. Tornado.
There is a small trophy case. Between these two sets of doors is a trophy case. It's an empty wooden trophy case, unfortunately.
Where's my participation trophy?
I have located
Yep.
object.
Unfortunately, it is empty. Oh, you guys can't see it because I didn't move
You
you.
guys knew.
That small trophy case right
Close to
here.
finding him.
How do I do that again? It
And we
was-
said, nah, we'll keep going.
I wonder
So
if
we
I can
really
just
only
look-
have
now that I've
3
seen it, I can
OGs
maybe
left?
locate it.
We're a half.
Finding Jordan.
Yeah.
Damn.
Through these doors are the lecture hall.
Ah, the lecture hall. Ooh, it's a big lecture hall.
But I could bring
Yeah.
it back after.
Lots of people.
Well, I think it's only 10 days.
And then instead of
I don't think we're in danger.
No, you should have those for teachers.
Do we sit in the audience or do we stand up there?
please make your way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down right over here.
I'm gonna sit right here in the front.
Bacchus,
row
if you
in
would,
the center.
join me on the podium. You can see that currently in the room there are 2 stone tables. One of them has a black drape across it. The other one is currently empty. But behind the main pedestal in the middle of the room, there's a big giant chalkboard. And there's a couple of symbols drawn onto it that look almost like pollywogs and tadpoles. And it's almost like a circle of life type diagram. And there's also these figures drawn that... Give me a history check, everybody. See if you recognize what these are.
Ooh, dang.
Where's your
19
19
plus
that
history? And 19 plus 5. I got 24.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's more than enough.
I got a 10.
9.
4.
As you guys begin to look at it, and you guys are like, oh, hey, look, that one's red, that one's blue, that one's green. Elric was actually like, hey, I think those are slod. You guys have seen, there was the green slod that was looking for its control gem. You guys have
the
fought
alchemist.
gray slod, the alchemist, yep. There was even like a black slod that was in charge of all the bullywogs that you guys killed.
Oops.
Yeah. But there appears to be like a diagram where parent is written to the...
I dropped a rock.
Parent is written next to the red slod.
Oops. Yes, like
And
that.
then offspring of parent and host is a blue slod. Offspring of host is spellcaster is next to a green slod.
Let me write this down. Who's gonna marry
So it
me?
appears that the red slod is like the weakest, and it plants its seeds, and depending on what the host is, it either becomes a blue slod, or if it's a spellcaster, it becomes a green slod. With translations, the information was passed on. You guys understand a little bit more about slod now. And then after the green slod become, it doesn't show, a gray slod, and then one more after that, called a death slod. All right. Now, I wanna. Oh, we have a few minutes yet. Ding dong ding. With that chime, classes begin. Settle down, everyone. Settle down. Today's guest lecturer is Vakis the Wild.
The Wicked?
The Wicked. Vakis the Wicked. Here to tell us a little bit about what it is and what it isn't to be a warlock. So, for those of us who know nothing about being a warlock, let's shine a little light on it, please, Vakis, if you would.
Okay.
All
Right, now I'll get to that in just a moment.
Ready for notes.
Is there any other warlocks in the room here, in the audience? No?
Students look around a little bit and no.
Alright. So, you guys don't know what you're missing.
One hand goes up from one of the tieflings. I'm sorry, Professor Hallister? My sister's not here. I know.
Oh.
Well, where is she? Don't worry about it. Okay. As she sort of sinks back down into her seat.
Weird.
It's a weird time to bring that up. Anyway, it just.
You guys look over if you want to.
Go back.
The bald nihilist. He's like.
I guess as I start talking, I'll cast thaumaturgy. Like,
Oh, nice.
voice,
Yes.
Boom. My eyes
Right.
are glowing a little red.
But
But I definitely would use thaumaturgy and be like, boom. What's in here? And warlock stuff. Max spell. And I have all the spells that you guys have, I think. Who's got some cool spells in the audience?
you hear Hallister rebuttal. Well, that's right. You do cast spells at max level, but how many spells can you cast in any given time?
2. Yeah.
You hear a bit of chuckling through it. Skriana, how old were you when you could cast 2 spells?
She's
Do you mean cantrips?
So Skriana's in the crowd too. I guess
Yeah, oh
I
yeah.
picked her out.
You'd be like,
I can cast cantrips all day long. If you can only cast 2, that sounds
So
like
can I,
really
bitch,
weak.
Okay, shut
You
up.
can
Nobody
too.
cares.
Oh yeah, I got cantrips.
Oh, you mean like actual spells that mean
Actual
anything?
Vicious mockery.
Yeah.
I think I was
Vicious
after my first year of study. I'm pretty sure I could cast 3 spells.
Yeah, but tell them about your cantrips.
But not at max level.
Your cantrips are way better.
And I have all of your cantrips too. I think I have all of them.
All of them?
Close enough.
Can I request a demonstration?
Yeah. Sure. Let's see. You notice how my voice is already booming. You guys hear me in the back there?
All the other students go, yeah, we can do that too. You see all their eyes light up, and thaumaturgy is a common one.
Could do let me shoot an Eldritch Blast at the top left corner up there.
Just up into the air. Boom, boom.
Boom boom.
Yeah. As you do, you see a couple of a few students follow up with like firebolt. What's another ice knife? No, ice knife's a level 1 spell.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, thank you. Spectral Hand. Several other cantrips go up and hit the same spot that you sort of did.
Yep. You guys can match all of it. Pretty much. I can't produce them. Just never learned that one. So, here's the thing. I can learn everything. I've only chosen to learn what I know.
Roll a
On
deception
purpose.
check.
Deception.
Because that is not true.
How about intimidation?
Nope.
What? Maybe you could pull it off. Maybe you're a great liar, bro.
It's all about confidence when you're public speaking. Just-
Correct. Yeah. Just,
That's why I was thinking intimidation. So we got a 9 for deception.
A total?
9 total.
You see the students look at each other and kind of chuckle amongst themselves.
Poor Vakis is failing this.
Hallister will even
Yes,
jump
lecture.
in any spell. So that means you have cure wounds and divination
We didn't get
spells.
to that.
Cleric
I
stuff?
don't do any of that cleric-y stuff.
Right. Those are quite difficult to get to.
Yeah, I don't think any of you guys can cast that stuff either, can you?
Not
He
currently.
looks around the room.
Divination music
Iron
isn't
Middle
exactly
Age.
a school of wizardry.
oh yeah.
Uh,
I'm like, I think that's good.
oh yeah, look at it.
Suck it, dude.
all these bright young individuals in here that aren't part of the college. See what the college is missing out on?
Right.
Not that I like that stuff, but you know, it's good to have.
Would you say there's always room to learn more?
Always room to learn.
And perhaps a combination of warlock and wizards could be beneficial to anyone.
Yeah.
But tell us, Vakis, the wild,
The
wicked, I apologize. I'll get it right one of these days.
Oh, I turn around and press the digitation on the wall. Vakis the Wicked. First enter today, and I make it like, oh, Vakis.
Right, a little marquee. You make a marquee for yourself,
Yeah.
right? Love it. Above that, Hallister presentations in bigger locks to be above you. A presentation of Hallister with keynote speaker, and it's to make your name look smaller. But tell me, Vakis, what does it take to get these powers of a warlock?
Oh, yes.
The cons.
There is the cost of your soul.
So instead of hard work, is it accurate to say you cheated?
Or I was offered.
You were offered. I like
Yes.
that. I like that. Which begs the question, are the powers really yours?
Someday they will be.
All of them?
All of them.
And what happens after that day?
They will all be mine. And then I rule the Undermountain next to Hollister.
Next to Alice.
Yes. Totally.
There may be something in it for you, if you're truly looking to go that way. So, what did you offer to gain these powers?
That's between me and the person who gave me the powers.
Right, right. This brings you to an important point, students. You have to make a pact
The packs.
with another being that will grant you these powers. So, you can word it any way you want, Fracas, but essentially you sell your soul to the devil to be granted powers.
Powers, yeah.
In exchange for what?
I forgot about the packs. So you guys all distracted me with all of your magic, all of you guys out there. Just your regular old. I seen you shoot that ray of frost and whatever, but you forget about pack magic, which no one being a warlock, I'm almost positive you don't have. No one here has that for sure.
Every student here specializes in a particular school of magic, which allows them enhanced properties.
Yeah.
For example, which one of you is transmutation? He's going to point to nope, the 12-year-old boy. Spite, our proudest, youngest student, is a transmutation. Show him your stone, boy. Show him your stone. He pulls out a stone. And what does that stone allow you to do? Every day I get to choose one property of what I want to do. Right now I can give myself underwater breathing, or dark vision, or polymorph, I think? That's right, without casting a spell slot, right? That's right. And what about you, Cephalosk? You are enchantment, is that right? You guys all hear a telepathic boom, like almost hurts in your mind. That's right. Enchantment abilities allow me to invoke my powers of charm on anybody at any time I want.
Almost anybody. Anyways. That's
Is that a special warlock thing?
It is.
So you are immune to charm.
Yes.
All charms.
I cannot be charmed.
Every charm.
I cannot be charmed.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alistair's beginning to wave his arms and just sort of cast a spell in your direction. Are you okay?
Yeah,
No, I feel charmed.
I am not charmed.
I feel charmed.
Charming. So what other stuff can a warlock do?
I wasn't
I got
expecting this twist for Hollister. I always thought he was going to be like this bad guy trying to murk us. But he seems like he makes himself really apparent.
He was a bad guy trying to murk us to this point.
No, he was using us as fixers.
Yeah.
Well, he would like randomly pop in and fuck us up and then disappear.
Yeah.
Or take
What
something.
did he do now?
He took something from the
done
back
it.
holding.
Huh?
A few times he's popped in and wreaked some havoc on our party and left, or a clone of him.
Yeah, we've had a few clones.
Oh. Well,
You also hit the wall and you got mad.
Yeah, we hit the wall, he got mad for messing it up. But meanwhile, he has this huge ass gaping hole in his school.
And he probably killed those.
Those underholds.
Yeah.
So, back to this pact you speak of.
The pack.
Your deal with the devil pact. Tell me, do you really know who your deal is with? You don't have to tell me a name, just tell me.
Yeah.
You've seen this
I
person,
know of them.
this entity.
We've had conversations.
Right. Well, perhaps now would be a good time for questions from the audience. Any questions? Immediately, Skriana's hand goes up. Yes, Skriana. Is it true that all adventurers are orphans? Turn to look at you. Are you an orphan?
If I am or not, that doesn't mean all adventurers are orphans. So
Is
I
that a
can't
yes
answer
or-
that.
Are you an orphan? He looks over to Kavak. How about you, on the broom there? The one with the pretty smile.
No.
You're not an orphan.
No.
Where's your mother and father?
Well, my mom's somewhere. My dad's dead.
Half orphan. Got it.
Half orphan bitch, whatever.
I see more than you know. Elric?
Oh, they're coming over.
But perhaps somebody's health is failing? There's only a matter of time before you become an orphan?
Wait, if we're
Wouldn't the
adults,
same
then how
apply
are
to
we
you?
orphans?
That's two halves.
Can you be
Obviously,
an
the
orphan
middleman
when
is an
you're
orphan.
I don't think so.
Ah.
I think an orphan's technically a child.
Well, I was gonna say, if you're based on the logic, then eventually in time you will also become an orphan. Through just old age.
Or maybe you die first and then your parents are
Except for
orphans.
me, you know, one of my parents will live forever. Or long.
The goblin. The goblin is perhaps the most non-orphan among you, but
I'm not an orphan either.
to answer your answer, pretty much yes, Rihanna. She raises her hand again.
Any more questions? Oh yes.
In due time.
If I beat this guy in the spellcasting room, could I just pass the class? Well, that's an interesting scenario. What would you say, Vakis? Are you up for a challenge?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, you look about a level 9, level 10? Is that correct?
Yes.
What studies have you reached there, Skriana? I'm currently a level 9. But I can kick his ass any day.
We're talking full rested, right? None of this adventuring for a day. Because I know you poor.
I'm down to throw down right now.
So you're telling me that.
But if you want to wait till tomorrow...
all of you, you guys, you just sit around here and do nothing and not burn spell slots all day then? Is that
We
what you
burned
do?
plenty of spell slots.
You just happen to not burn any yet today?
Today was illusion
Yeah,
day.
of course it was.
Oh.
You saw her attending a seminar,
She was an
essentially.
illusionary,
Yeah.
I'll give her that. So she was just all cantrips today. Huh? That's what's going on.
It's all cantrips today.
And no shield guardians either.
He goes where I go.
He can be there, but he can't attack.
Take a
Oh, of course
champion
not.
with you. Take a champion with you.
Oh, we want to do champions along with us.
One-on-one magic fight.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
To the surrender, not to the death.
Well, you just made
You
it
guys
sound
must have
fun.
heard
Actually,
rumors.
Hallister will pop in and say that. To the surrender and not to the death, Skriana.
You take her soul.
You can't.
If I win, I get your soul, Skriana.
Looks over to Hallister. I'm afraid not.
What about
Her parents have paid quite a bit to ensure that she makes it
Kill
through
her parents
this.
and make her an
Well,
orphan.
She may have
She doesn't
a
have to
destiny she
die.
needs to attend to.
She can just forfeit her soul. How about she forfeits her soul to my deity?
So she becomes the first
So they just
warlock
won't be
out of
dead.
college.
Yeah.
An interesting
This is a
scenario. No, I'm afraid it's to the surrender only. I can't allow mortal harm.
At least they considered it.
It cannot be outside interference.
It's not mortal harm, it's immoral.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
fuck her up tomorrow.
Yeah. I say, I don't even. What time of day is it? You're thinking here? It's probably like later in the
Late afternoon, yeah.
Probably don't have time for a short rest and a battle in this single day. Because I'm gonna need a short rest before we do any of this.
Certainly.
I thought we did short rest.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, but he had
Yeah,
to
but then he
save
died.
himself.
Oh, he had to counterspell to save
Counter
himself,
spell.
yeah.
I'm trying to go full.
So that's half his power.
Yeah. As you learned from the lecture today. Warlocks have 2 spell slots. Oh, but another thing maybe all the students didn't know. I get all of my spell slots back with a short rest.
Oh.
I hear the crowd go.
Yeah, there is a little bit of.
all the casters are like, oh.
Wow. And they cast at full level every time. But so another hand goes up. This time from Alon. So when you complete this deal with your deity, the powers are yours forever? Like just the powers you have now, or do you continue to get stronger?
I continue to get stronger. I get
Deception check,
Oh really?
because that is a lie.
Hang on. I need to let me look through my notes here real quick and answer this.
Your current deal as a warlock is you get the powers that were, well, I mean, I can't read it to you verbatim.
I will say,
as long as you have a deal, you can grow.
if I complete my contract, whatever that may be, I can continue tapping into this ultimate power as I please with no strings attached.
And what sort of deal do these deities typically ask for?
Typically a soul.
A soul.
Be it my soul for another soul. It usually has something to do with the soul. But you guys don't believe in souls,
They
right?
see it, like, look around at each other.
Maybe
souls.
somebody else's.
Everyone's looking around at each other, yeah. Now, Mr. Hallister, now if I were to conjure a demon in the conjuring room, could I make a deal with that demon to be a warlock? Well, no, well, that anything you could summon would be certainly a lesser demon that may grant you some sort of contract, but that's not the thing Mr. Fracas is telling you about. He's got a much larger scale.
On the wall.
He's, I'm sorry, what was that?
Vakis.
Vakis, that's what I said. Vakis he's got a deal with a much higher ranking demon. God damn it, too many accents. He's got a deal with a much higher ranking. I've lost Hallister completely. He's a
Where's
mumbling
Hallister?
kind of. He's a much higher ranking demon than what you could summon. It's a much higher level. Therefore, the power at stake is much higher. The risk is the reward is much greater, which means the risk is always much greater. And so then, what would be the consequence of not fulfilling this contract? Because it seems to me like you could make a deal and just do what you want and have the powers forever.
There's usually a time frame.
A time frame. I see.
It is somewhat of a contract, like we talked about. Power for something.
And now are negotiations involved?
I suppose so.
I see. Are renegotiations an option?
Also, I suppose so.
Depending on the deity, you would say. Now,
None of these are written in any rule book that I've ever seen.
do you have any idea on what realm your deity may come from? Does it always have to be a fiend?
Let me look back through my notes again.
You're the Archfey, I believe, which would be the Feywild, not a fiend. The Feywild is where, like,
So-
pixies and centaurs and elves come from.
Right. Yeah, that makes
Smurfs.
sense. So, I know of Fey deities, but I don't know of any other deities. But that doesn't mean they don't exist.
Fey fiend and the Ancient One. Which the Ancient One is always just, fuck, who knows, right?
They could exist. I don't know.
I see. So really, you have no idea of actually knowing who you're dealing with, except for blind faith.
Well, I've seen him too.
All right.
So
And
it's not
how
blind.
exactly do you see him? How exactly do you
Dreams.
communicate with him?
Dreams.
In the dreams. Do you think it's possible you might just be crazy, son?
Need
Well,
to check out from the neck up.
I'm crazy with powers, so that works.
That's Hallister's. Oh, that's a good answer right there.
Deep flowing powers of rebuttal and hellish rebuke. Yeah.
Well, I hope that all my students today find that was quite informative. If there are no more questions, I will. Yes.
Yes, Elric in the crowd.
What's your favorite spell?
Favorite spell. There's a couple. I'll drink last.
I'll drink the last.
Yeah.
It's scheduled for tomorrow. The fight?
Yeah.
It's tentatively scheduled for tomorrow.
Yeah, but then she's gonna know what
She
this
knows.
is.
Ah.
So I don't think.
Prestidigitation. I like cleaning things.
There you go.
Yeah, and I like to say that word. 'cause
Well,
I
the person that
practice
got the dishes is dead. So
Alistair chimes in, cleanliness is next to godliness.
it. And then all of these high level spells. Those ones I flip through on a daily basis.
And so, with us wizards, forgive me here, we have a spell book, which is a book of all the spells we have collected. And in any given day, we're allowed to prepare so many. How many spells do you get a day? Are you just granted all the spells in this entire library from your deity?
Yes. I guess I can hold this many that fit in my brain at one time. That fit in my.
they probably what short rest. You can reset them.
He doesn't get to reset all. When he
level
levels up, he
I
can
get to change one when I level.
and maybe get a new one, depending on the
Yeah,
level.
so however many spell, I don't even know. They're not spell slots, right? So they're
So-
known spells.
Right.
There you go.
So, like, I could do it on
I have
a long
14
rest.
known spells.
Knowns? Oh, that's pretty good. And they're all at the max level, you
All
say?
the max, yeah.
That's a pretty good deal, I'll tell you what.
Tell you what.
You know what, this warlock thing does sound like a good idea. I very much thank you for your time, Mr. Vakis.
Get his soul. He wants to do it.
Yeah.
The what?
Get a soul.
Yeah. You want to come over and we can introduce you? Anybody in the crowd?
I would much enjoy some personal time with you, if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Vakis.
We'll have to get with Hollister and figure out a room of some sorts.
Oh, well, of course. You may take the guest lecturer room for the night. And we will schedule this bout for, how does 7:30 tomorrow morning sound? Just after breakfast?
Just
Wait,
after
does that give
breakfast.
you enough time for your pre-breakfast nap?
It's like, Marcus has to make sure he goes to bed
super-
early, because, yeah, he's got
Don't want to be late.
Yeah,
he has a
All
post
kinds of
a
shit.
post long rest nap that he has to
Yeah.
take, extra 2 hours.
Yeah, that damn thing.
Yeah, make sure you don't stay up late tonight. 7:30 tomorrow morning.
No.
A no-show will probably be a forfeit.
It's like 8 o'clock, so.
Well, with that, I would like all my students to, God damn, I'm just getting lost there, to applaud everyone and thank Mr. Vakis for his time. There's a very light applause.
My contact information is on the board. Follow me on all our social media.
Here's my Instagram.
Hallister does approach you before he leaves himself, and if you were serious about maybe multi-classing, and when you are finished with your deity, but I'm getting to it, shut up, okay? I will consider taking you under my tutelage.
Ah, okay.
Here,
Yeah.
take this, and a card appears in his hand. This will grant you admission to the school on a fast track, if you know what I mean. Talk to me when your pact is done. And he makes his exit.
Done. Okay.
Seems like he has a pack of his own.
I think I can't really do anything with him until my pact is done.
And all the other students slowly make their way out. Some of them stop to thank you. Scruana certainly doesn't. She makes a beeline for the door, using her shield guardian to push other people out of the way so that she can go ask first.
Yeah.
It's good to know what life is like for an orphan. As she makes her way out,
Like anybody have like an electricity
and
shock?
you guys
Shoot at him real quick.
quickly find yourselves alone in the room, except for Alon. I was serious, Mr. Vakis. I would, if you got a moment, I wouldn't mind picking your brain a little bit and seeing what this whole thing is about. Come and see me in the recreation room, all right?
Recreation.
Remember to wear protection.
No, this is strictly magic.
Strictly business.
All right, and Professor Bring sticks around a little bit. I will show you the guest quarters if you guys are ready to head that way. Follow me.
Okay. I shall be with you.
He leads you through a couple of rooms, just a classroom, very much standard classroom, bunch of desks, chalkboard on the end. This is one of our classrooms for class-like work. To the west is our potion room, where students learn to brew potions, followed by the southern classroom, which is nearly identical to the northern classroom.
You took your potion already.
For the day?
Has a
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna long rest here soon.
We're now entering the library, the stationery room? Supply room. This is where students can go to get any of the supplies they need. You see on the wall here, being guarded by a couple of almost beholder-looking things, but they don't quite have as many eye stalks, floating above the series of spellbooks, inks, quills, things that you would imagine a spellcaster would need for their everyday practice.
With more drugs.
I'm like, do you need any supplies?
Yeah.
Yes. You guys load me up. Let's get to like the long rest
I'm gonna
room.
get you some.
You guys want to try to grab supplies? I mean, nobody needs spellbooks. Nobody's a wizard.
No, I was just talking for. I'm gonna give him maybe a dose of sneed before his fight.
I need supplies. Load me up.
Yeah.
What we got? Throw all your magic.
You guys
items.
continue down the hallway through this door here. This is the dishwashing room. Standard punishment for most students. Also leads to the kitchen, which you guys have already seen. Brings you to a big empty room down here that has a 10 by 10 pit that just seems to drop down for at least 100 feet or so, because dark vision only goes 60 feet. There's maybe 20 more feet of light on top of that, so it doesn't go very far. You can just see blackness down it. And there are alcoves, 6 dark alcoves that line the walls. This way, please. Mind the hole. Continues down along the hallway. Let light catch up. And here's the guest suite. I will be waiting outside in case there's anything you guys need. And you are shown to a suite. Yeah. It's a
Can I
whole...
get my box of ice?
A box of
I'll go to the
ice.
hotel, give it ice.
Yeah.
Where's the ice machine? Yeah. It's guest lecture recorders. There's a parlor. The southern half of the room has been turned into a parlor with a writing desk, a matching chair. There's a cushioned divans on rugs. I don't even know what that is. There's a bed. Yeah. Nice room for you guys. What do you want to do? You probably got a couple hours before you feel like you need to rest. But at the same time, it wouldn't be unheard of to take a short rest now. You're just going to be waking up super early in the morning, you know.
7:35.
7:30.
Right, but I mean, if you were to rest now, you would estimate probably like 3 in the morning, because it's roughly late afternoon. It was probably a late lunch.
Short rest.
The lecture probably went on for about 90 minutes to 2 hours, even though it didn't quite seem like that. But
Well, did you talk to the homie?
That's a super long time.
I don't
for
need
a
a long
lecture.
rest.
you don't need a long rest.
Yeah, I was supposed to lecture that guy, but I didn't know. I don't necessarily need to do that right now. I think he's a student here.
He is. Alon wished to talk to you. Yeah, he said meet him in the recreation room. So if you want to make your way to the recreation room, the orb will guide you. He's waiting outside.
Not yet. I wanna.
Yeah, so you guys have several hours. So if you want to try to explore Doomacor on your own,
I get Elric's idea. You guys gotta load me up with stuff.
Is there any like loose
See what you
stone
can do.
objects around?
I like the snake.
like within the room.
I need a potion.
Give me an investigation check.
I have no potion.
Yeah, that's my.
I just want
no way
a
to
piece
heal
of
myself.
stone.
There is a fireplace, so
Oh, I do actually. I have one.
at the very least a piece of coal. But
Nah,
gonna
I need
smoke
like a
my
stone.
pipe.
Like a piece of, just a giant stone. Like a loose brick or
I
something.
got a bag of 1,000 berries.
I can investigate it.
Go the
there's
thief
a
route.
framed painting of Hallister hanging on one of the
There's
walls.
only
I
10.
got a skillet.
You can kind of see it in the corner, that blue and yellowish right there. There's a Hallister painting. A couple of seats, a fireplace right here. Bookshelf, desk.
I smoked my cabbage,
Want to smoke some cabbage?
and then I just rolled a 6. So the creature can't be charmed or frightened for the next 2 hours.
Nice.
I was like,
All right, and you all are free to hit the long rest button if you haven't done so already. Yeah. I'm gonna let's take a quick break.
You got 13,000 left? To what level?
11.
11? Why am I so far behind?
I don't know, I'm at about 12 almost.
How the fuck am I-
away?
Oh, I was thinking it was that. Like, okay, I was looking
It's-
at
that's
this wrong.
correct.
Yeah, never
Correct.
mind. I was.
Oh, you
like,
thought you needed 85,000?
Yeah, I was like, how the
level?
fuck
No.
are you guys? Never mind. Did you get all your shit replanted?
All right, so
It's not worth having to sit all over that.
everyone's woken up on time, and
I believe so.
yeah, you could probably get some early morning breakfast from the
Dude, you guys were
cafeteria as well. Yeah, but you guys,
We went to bed.
Okay.
late.
Yeah, yeah.
We were waiting.
I was the early.
you guys
I went
prepare
to
for the
bed.
day. Yeah, and unless there's anything else you guys want to do, I can just take you to the corner before you're going to enter.
The corner before, yeah. Let
The
us.
corner before. We shall meet
prepare.
at the corner before.
Right. So, the door through the, you guys cut through the potion brewing classroom, which I just mentioned as you guys went through the two normal classrooms. You cut through there, and down at the end of the hallway would be the spellcasting room. Hallister is there. A bunch of students are, we'll say, all gathered along the southern edge, and Hallister comes to meet you guys as well as the other one. All right, we have a preparation time, so
Prepare.
you've got 10 minutes or so to get prepared, and then I expect you to set foot in the ring. I'll disable. Yeah. I'll disable the statues, so you will be no harm from them. It'll be one-on-one.
I surrender.
I've got a shield around my students. Don't worry about us. Good luck, my friend. This is quite unorthodox. I know it is, but it's going to work great. As he like mumbles to himself as he begins to wander back down the hallway.
You guys will be prepared.
Okay.
Your 10-minute prepare session starts now, so just let me know what you guys want to do. Obviously, your shit's going to be at the end of the 10 minutes, so that it lasts 10 minutes into the fight, but I just want to know everything that you guys are going to do, all right?
I'm gonna give him inspiration.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration you will get. Do you have a little token to give him? Or...
I love
Yeah.
the chip.
I'm gonna
And
post
Bardic
you
Inspiration
firing.
is a D10, or is it still an 8? You're only 9, huh? You're not
I
quite
think
10
it's-
yet.
Yeah, I'm a 9. So I
Don't do
probably-
that.
It's
Just
still a
distract
D8.
Stand the other way and point it to other people.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
it's
be at your
for
back.
Yeah.
ability
So I'm gonna be
checks,
constantly
saving throws.
posing.
It is a 1d8.
Because that's not interfering. I am cheering you on silently by posing.
You give me. Thank you. By the way. And,
I got drugs, but I don't know if it'll help you, bud.
I'm not doing the drugs.
All the
don't
cool
like that
kids are.
roll.
All the cool kids
I don't
are.
like that roll. I would roll a 1. I know I would. Wait, can somebody guide me so I can never roll a 1? I don't know if it's a saving. Is it a saving throw?
I don't know. I just
Why are
stand
you
next to you
rolling
and you
right
get
now?
+3.
It's a table. I'll tell you, it's technically not a saving throw. It's
I
a
would
table
say
roll.
It's not a table. Yeah, not a. I
You're
agree.
rolling on a table. No modifiers.
Straight roll.
Yeah, but alright, so Bardic Inspiration.
Got
And
it.
weren't you going to cast something too?
Yeah, sure thing.
I got 17 AC.
And that lasts for
Nice.
plenty of time, no problem, yep.
You too, right?
And
Oh, you're a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get
I
it.
meant to ask Kavak if you had any kind of like. Does it like regen? Like, gives me like.
no,
There's nothing like
Maybe
that.
all the you ask, I'm sure you get 3 more attacks.
no, unfortunately those kind of spells don't work. Except for that one Oz was talking about where it gives you temporary hit points.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do major armor.
Dude, plus with the bonus
Or what's
like
that one
a kill
called?
one that you
Armor
roll
of Gargamel.
two
I'm not doing it.
So that's the only way I get a 3rd.
Damn. I'm glad you looked at that. That just makes you excited
So we're
for the
ready?
next level.
Yeah.
That's hella cool. Dude, I get an extra attack next level.
So
3 attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
it's going to have to be all note driven. Alright. You're going to approach?
Yep. Is that like in here?
Approach with
No, you guys are back over here in this corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the
So,
other corner.
Yeah, you'll come
We're
down
in
this
the,
way.
We're in the
uh-huh.
right corner.
Let me get the grid on. Is that a good? That's a good scale for y'all. Let's put it somewhere where you can see a little better. The little grell that, now that you guys noticed and seen it a couple times, this grell actually carries around her spell book for her. It's like a brain with tentacles and a beak. You guys fought them early on in the levels. She's over here hanging out. Oh, look, the orphan decided to show up. Glad to see you.
Punch her for the way she says orphan.
Besides, it's gonna be like, boo.
Just kill the spell book.
Just wanna
Yeah.
beat her up.
Essentially.
Well, this is quite a unorthodox fight we got going on, but it should be something for the record books. Skriana, representing the Arcane Academy, Dwemacor, on the west corner. Our in-house Madam of Mayhem, Skriana Shadowdusk. Nobody really cheers at all.
Nobody likes her.
I don't really fucking care about any of you guys. I'm gonna throw this orphan back down the well he came from. I don't even know what that means. And to our east corner, the visiting warlock with the wickedness, Vakis the Wicked.
Hoorah! Go Vakis!
All right.
Go Vakis! You can do it!
Because unlike that other girl,
Right. So
who
you'll probably
actually
be
has
somewhere
friends.
further back, right? And like the rest of you guys are down the hallway, sort of hanging out, cheering them on, just like her people are in her corner, right? So you guys are all somewhere in this hallway and beyond. Start off at a nice far distance.
I'm gonna roll initiative. How's that gonna work?
I want to see a clean fight, everybody. But then again, there's nothing clean about magic. First one to surrender loses. If anyone dies,
They lose too.
I'll get you back up.
Well, that's
Don't
nice.
worry about it.
Don't worry about dying. That's just good for
Alright,
you.
there
That
you
should be
go.
a big weight lifted off your
Yeah,
shoulders.
that'd be Elric's call and be like, charge!
Action shit.
He looks over to you and almost imperceivably, you just receive a message that says, "Let's see it happen, Vakis. Now's your chance." And roll initiative.
Alright.
You versus her. Her initiative.
Do you want to do it on the app or does it matter?
There's only two of us, so I'm gonna roll it and see. I don't think you guys will be able to see
To the grass.
Uh,
Roll initiative.
10.
it. 17.
She's first.
All right.
Dude, this smart chip is fucking awesome. It changes automatically. You screw that on, it goes to right where it needs to go.
It's awesome.
And you put that one on, it goes right back to where it needs to go.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as she begins to cast a spell in your direction.
I'll do it.
Should I look at her die and then I'll be a spellcaster person?
9 total.
You have these spell casters.
And I'm screwed.
A 9? I choose ice.
We could just be glass cannon.
You are affected for the duration.
Okay.
Just dump. Just.
Oh, wait. No. Hang on a minute.
Actually, I had a
You
really
said
cool idea for it.
I did.
Yeah.
But I don't want to share them because I think it'd be a really cool twist.
Where are we at? Are we sitting somewhere?
In the hallway behind Vakis.
Got my back.
Nice. I have an idea.
I should have done this in lecture hall and everyone
Like,
could
am I
watch.
10 feet? I don't
If
think
you have
being
extra
10 feet
character
close to you is
slots,
going to help with their
Give it useful
Make
things.
it, yeah.
Just kind of make it.
Oh, you still have to be 10 feet?
And
I have to be
you
10
can
feet.
belong.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you'd be like right
What I
behind
like
me.
to do
I guess if I move though, if I leave,
If you leave
Yeah.
away from me, because this is just a natural trait. That any
Oh, I thought it was the thing you gave me. It's
No,
only
that's a
one.
plus
And
2.
then-
That's
alright.
a shield thing.
I do get that always.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think that one's
No,
weird.
that one's like you have to be like 6 feet away.
Some kind of
Okay.
twist.
And then at the end of her turn, I roll.
I don't know. Sure, everybody's gonna be.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Because
happens.
everyone's like, oh, it's that person, not the pet. The pet's whatever.
Ooh,
Your turn.
scary
Right?
little
Because he doesn't
thing.
get a plus 3 from me standing behind him.
You kind of like fly up, get your thing.
For
It's
what?
a natural
It just kind of
trait
seems
of like
out of the
resistance
way.
to like
It
spells.
allows you to see the back.
I mean, as long as he's within 10 feet of you. Sure.
Cool.
If you're sort of towards the front there, right behind him.
Yeah, I would be because I
Yeah.
needed to see him.
But what was your roll? A 9? So even the plus 3 to your saving throw still wasn't enough.
No.
Yeah, the spell still affects you. I choose ice.
Okay.
That's all you have to know.
Good to know. Alright. So the first thing that I'll do is
Like, to survive.
I see you and I hex you. We're not.
Bonus action, cast Hex on her.
Right? So I see that.
And you had disadvantage on strength ability checks.
Okie doke.
Not that you would need those
I'm
for it.
sure I'll do a bunch of those. Yep.
It's actually
And
Down
let me mark
so now you're able to
spell
go back.
thing.
You revive.
And then I'm just gonna shoot you with some Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
2 of them coming in. Ooh, natural 1 for one of them, and then 21 for the other one.
The other one hits.
Yeah, see?
4, and
I was thinking about that.
13, 17 points of damage, with including the hex.
Nice.
So 13 and then additional 4.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that matters for type or
You're gonna regret that, orphan.
Yes. Bring it.
Bonus action. Oh, you bonus action hex already. So movement if you want it.
Nope, I'll stay right here.
Don't need to move.
I already see her.
All
She's
right.
already dead.
Let's see how you like it when it's slippery. And she's gonna cast a spell.
It's usually better.
And a hail of rock hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius. Da-da-da-da-da. Did you guys put yourselves where you actually are? Because you said you were right behind
She
them.
did, yeah. You did. Got my back. Yeah, I was like.
I was like, I would have been right here.
Only I'm pretty sure.
And I need
I'll-
dexterity saving throws from anybody who's in the ice cone
I
there.
don't know.
Yes! Oh, I'm actually not. If it's that outline you put on.
Yeah, it's not. You're way back there.
It's
42.
a-
Stuck in the hallway.
Dex.
Ooh, 16.
Dexterity saving throws. 16 to fail. But does it get a bonus from you?
Yeah, he does.
Yep, so you actually
I
succeed.
got a 13.
Thank you.
Plus 6 or plus 3 from her.
I only get a 7.
Oh, so then it's 16.
Plus 3 from him, excuse me.
Roll 16.
So you failed and
I put
you failed.
Dang, well, DC is 16 and you're still lost?
So it's 2d8 bludgeoning.
But I get resistance to spells. Well, you guys all do
14.
too. You casted a spell to realize.
This is like really
like a
cool,
lot of
like,
dice.
like cool, like
24,
inspiration sports, you know? Like you're in there, you get hit by the attacks in the front row, the danger scenes.
Thanks to you.
31
I
for
have a
those
question.
who failed.
Didn't
and
Hallister say that he had a
15.
shield on all the students and everybody?
Yes, in the southern cove.
Got it.
And you guys chose to stay in the corners, so
Yeah.
you are not under
don't
Hallister's
know
protective
this
scale.
one.
So 31 or 15, depending if you failed or succeeded. Vakis, because of the spell she cast earlier, you take an additional 2d6 of ice damage because she chose ice
Did he
damage.
get resistance to any of these?
He,
Because it's a
Yeah.
spell, they're all spells.
sure. Within 10 feet of you?
Yeah, which is us 3.
Okay, so yeah.
So you said.
So it was 31 or 15, so it's actually 15 or 7.
Yeah.
Because if everyone has
7 points of
resistance.
damage. Well, I got
So 15.
Correct, you take 7.
You get 15.
Then you take an additional 5, so additional 2 because you have resistance, Vakis. Yeah.
This is kind of nice. Good job, guys.
And then,
Might as well use it for
does she have
I
any
always forget to use
bonus
it.
actions?
It's like it's a natural trait.
Get hell excited to level up now. Thanks for showing me that. Come on.
What do you get?
She does not have bonus actions.
Third attack.
So at the end of her turn, I roll a d20.
Welcome to being
And-
a mage. No bonus actions, huh?
She, oops, let me change it.
We need to move, is that what you're saying?
She disappears
To be in the
Oh,
house.
she disappears.
Disappears.
at the end of her turn. It is your turn.
It's my turn. Well,
Ooh, that was a wicked ice attack from our own Skriana. The Eldritch Blast from Vakis wasn't bad himself, but let's see how he deals with this situation. The ground now where the ice all is considered difficult terrain. It is very slippery.
yep. And so, as far as I can tell, the ground is still icicles.
Hailstorms
That's
turn
bad,
the
too.
storm's area into difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. So, the area you are in is difficult terrain. There's hailstones everywhere. It's like walking on marbles.
Got it. I can cast Detect Magic at will, can't I?
You sure can.
Probably an action.
What is the casting time of? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I never knew how that worked because it's at will, but it's probably casting time in 10 minutes, right?
If that's what the casting time of the spell is,
Oh, and it's concentration, so I don't want to do that anyway.
you'll lose hex.
Yeah.
And I bet you there's a bunch of magical shit in this room.
Yeah,
It's so bright. It's like a disco ball.
Not gonna help me. Well, I'm going to ready. Can I ready a spell?
You can ready an action to cast a spell, yeah?
Yeah, I'll just ready Eldritch Blast if I can see her.
Okay. Similar to when a fighter readies an attack, it's only going to be one. You don't get 2 blasts, because when you're ready, it's only one a melee attack, so it's only 1 Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
For when she
But
appears.
good letting me know, because otherwise I would have shot too. When she appears. And I'm gonna stay right here.
Let me make sure I'm getting the spell correct. When I come back, I am within 10 feet of wherever she was, so she can move a little bit. And bloop.
Yeah, one more level.
She reappears, so go ahead and take your attack.
Yes.
Fireball.
24.
At the start of the next turn. A 24 hits, yeah, definitely.
And I see you, I hex you.
Yeah.
11 points of damage. And any creature that I hit who is hexed takes an additional 3, I think. 4. As a bonus action, you can deal 4 psychic damage to the target creature cursed by your hex.
We deal additional 4.
Additional 4. So, 15.
Alright.
Don't let me hex you.
Oh,
And
And it's her turn still.
And
that
it's
was
now her
that was
turn.
just your ready. Yeah. What does she got?
No.
She's gonna fucking ice storm again. Same thing, same area. Yeah, I don't have a way to make you move. Nope, I sure don't.
What a weak ass bitch.
Hey, being around your friends help. But yeah, ice storm again. Dex
Dex.
saving throw for everybody in the same area.
15. Illegal for 3. No, plus or 3. So 18.
That's a success.
15 total for me.
So you fail. Oh, you have resistance.
Yeah.
Dex is not my favorite number.
One flat. It's a flat
Wisdom
roll
or
for
Constitution would be great.
I don't know.
So everybody has resistance, right?
Yeah.
Max damage is 24, so max damage is actually 12 or 6, depending if you beat a DC 17.
I got 12.
12 or 6 if you were higher than 17 or higher, 6, 17 or lower, 16 or lower, 6, 12.
We got it.
You got it?
12.
It only matters if he got it. That's really the only thing that really matters. The rest of you, when you start taking too much, I imagine you're going to step back and be like, I don't want to get hit anymore.
I took 12.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, since like you guys don't actually have initiative, if you want to step back and not be hit, you guys can just say, "Hey, can I step back?" So.
No, Elric's loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was her action. I don't have a bonus action, so roll a d20, and yep, she disappears again.
Bitch. You can poke her in the
Actually,
eye.
she's gonna run away and be like, "Alistair, watch this!" And oop. Sorry, let me. She was over here. Yeah, she's gonna run 15 feet over here and like take one step up, and then bloop.
Showing off in front of the boss man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the entire upper step seems to have a glowing, shimmering field around it. And all the other, not all the students, but some students are there. Definitely Elon. The tiefling is not there. Either is the bald guy that killed her sister.
Hopefully the tiefling's killing them.
Yeah.
Let's fuck that ball guy.
Vakis turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop one bead of fireball right there. I think it's level 3 if I just do 1.
Just 1 to level 3. Yep.
Yeah. On the fireballs.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
What's the DC? Because it's of the item, so it's like 14 or something.
pretty sure it's 14.
And it's a dex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a 10's not good.
It's not on this page. 10 does not make it.
Yeah.
Damage.
You just grab a bottle and just go.
Maybe.
That's how the necklace works. Yeah, you pull a bead off and throw it.
I gotta use some more of my.
The wand, I imagine, is more like a pea shooter, right? You're like,
I want the next.
but the more charges you use, the bigger the fucking spit wad is.
Yeah.
8d6.
8d6.
Just for one little bead.
Yeah.
Have a d6. I ran out. Thank you very much. 11, 17, 22 points.
You see as you like erupt this fireball, and I'm pretty sure once or twice hit invisible creatures, and like when the fireball erupts, you almost see a negative outline of their body, right? Like inside the fire where it should be, and you know, even though they're invisible, you don't see that this time. Your fireball just engulfs the whole room, but you didn't see what you expected to see, which was
that
an
person?
invisible void.
If they take damage or not, right? Like
Yeah.
They should have.
You see Hallister sort of laugh in the background. Good attempt. She's not invisible.
She's gone. And so it definitely didn't hit her, right? I would know that it didn't hit her.
I told you what I told you.
But with Hex, I would know if it hit her or not.
Oh, correct.
Yes.
It did not.
Okay. Because I wanted to do
Read me how.
Yeah, you wanted to read
Does
it.
Hex only work when they're on the same plane?
I call it.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah,
she was
she's
with
I think it does.
When Alistair said she's not
when I
Not
deal
whatever.
necrotic
No,
damage
no,
to a
yeah.
target.
Oh, she's
Right, but you cast it on a target you can see, and until it dies, it wears off, right? There's nothing about being on the same plane of existence or.
certain range.
None of that, no.
Yeah, Hex is one of those examples where,
Oh, it
Yeah.
breaks concentration, I guess, huh?
as long as you have concentration, you know that that creature is there somewhere, so.
Okay,
Yep, the creature is there, but it didn't seem to take damage.
fair enough.
But it I shouldn't say it's there. I should say it exists.
Is alive.
And then fireball's done, and I didn't hit it, so no bonus actions, and that's it.
All right. She is going to. She can move 10 feet right to the edge of the ice, and she is going to reappear. Good try with the fireball, dum dum. I'm not invisible. Only fucking noobs go invisible. Oh well, noobs and orphans as she unleashes another fucking ice storm.
That's all you got?
It's her most powerful spell. and-
God, and that's all you got?
Oh, I forgot to. I'm sorry. Because of the elemental bane that you took earlier, you should have taken 2d6. You take an additional 3 points
Okay.
of frost damage last turn.
Half of that, actually.
That is half.
Okay.
That is
It was
half, okay,
6.
cool.
Yeah, I already halved it for you. Everybody who's there, DC 17 Dexterity saving
I got a
throws.
16, I failed.
Am I there? I don't think so.
You're not.
No.
No, we're outside here,
Yes.
but them two are not.
Plus 3, so.
17.
How long is this thing?
So you knew.
It's 17 meets.
21.
Yes.
So half is
We're
10-5. 10-5. 10-5 with Vakis taking an additional 2d6 from Elemental Bane, which is the first total of 6, so have 3. 3 more frost damage.
Alright, you know what?
The coldness of your soul because you're an orphan will kill you.
Well, how about...
Are you gonna Hellish Rebuke?
I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke.
I've been waiting for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Sneaky cure in.
Yeah, not yet. Oh, damn it. I meant to tell you guys a safe word. So, if I yell out the word in the middle of the arena, you guys just charge in and save me.
Okay.
But it's
You can
not
always
that
just
word.
say
That's up to them.
I said you just give up.
Yeah, there's that. Well, if
Well,
the
he
fight
also
starts
said if
getting
you
dirty,
die.
though...
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think
I'm worried about it.
I
I'm
just
worried
did
about a
anyway.
dirty fight.
If it got dirty,
Well, I think
7 points of hellish rebuke.
7.
He seems oddly fair for like the.
He's trying to make a point, I think.
He's trying to put her in her place.
Oh, no.
Fucking dirty tiefling! She is going to use her movement. Yeah, get behind that statue and then...
Yeah.
God.
Difficult
Oh,
to
yep.
restrain.
She remains. She does not disappear at the end of her turn this time. And
So I'm
that is the
pretty
end of her
sure-
turn.
I would
She can
have.
only do certain things.
Pretty sure I would have seen her sneak around that statue. So I'm gonna stay right where I'm at, and as soon as I see her head poke around the corner there, I'm gonna.
I would... Did she... Oh, she ice stormed again, so it's still there. Yeah, still
It's still there.
difficult terrain.
That's why I'm not moving. And as soon as she pokes her head around that little statue to see why is
I
it?
mean, you can...
No, I'd rather.
It probably is big enough for total cover. You're right. But she's... You know she's there.
Yeah, because I can't see her.
You got Eldritch Blaster when you see her? Or is that what
You're gonna ready it?
Eldritch Blaster when I see. I just ready it. Yep.
Ready yet? Okay. Back to her turn. It's turn 5.
Oh, I guess on my. Never mind. No, it's been long rest. I don't have my zombie guy anymore. I needed a corpse to throw in here. That would have helped.
Yeah, you would have had to cast it to reassert dominance this morning,
Yes.
but you could certainly have it out there if you want.
Use the same one. Oh no, it's alright. I'll do that. Maybe.
I'm gonna make her my zombie.
Yes.
he won't let you kill her.
Well, no. So that if they die, she'll bring it back. You can kill her.
Yeah, she's gonna lean over on the edge and attempt to cast a spell, so you can go ahead and fire off your Eldritch Slash. She does have 3/4 covers because she's simply leaning out and throwing an ice knife your way.
Okay. 19 and 16.
It's only one.
Oh, that's right. 19.
So yeah, I'll give you the first one you read off. That does hit, even with 3/4 cover is 5. So no, unfortunately, that misses.
Misses 19. Okay.
All digital. Ice knife. Level 3. 13 points of damage. Because it's ice, an additional 2d6. Oh, so 13 halved
Did
is
it
6.
automatically hit you?
No, I rolled to hit. I'm sorry, a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, 13
Correct.
hit misses.
Thank you.
That's
Well,
why we're
13
here.
points of
Back.
Yep,
damage.
yep,
That's why we're here, Vakis.
All the
Yep.
crowd behind us starts muttering. Wait a minute.
But regardless of whether or not it hits,
You take
it
that
still
2d6.
explodes. No, something else happens with ice knife. Here we go. Shard of ice, fling it at a creature within range. On hit, it takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, it explodes, and every creature within it must make a dexterity saving throw within 5 feet of it. Anybody within 5 feet of Vakis, make a dex saving throw.
Nope.
Do I don't think I am.
I think it's
If
only...
it goes up in front of him, then it's.
It's within 5 feet of him, so it's you
Just
two,
us.
because you're right behind him. It's just you two. Dexterity
Oh, I
saving
have to do it
throws.
on me too?
Yeah,
you're the top-
you're
the
within
top
5 feet of it.
You were the
It's
one.
you.
Oh, that's a critical.
That's the
fail.
cool thing about ice knife is it's a hit and a.
We
Alright.
fail.
So you have.
You both fail,
Yeah, I got a critical one.
so it's only 2d6,
I
but
just
it's
dreamed.
upcasted.
Time to do something.
Yeah, beat her out. Come on.
So it's 4d6. I need one more. There it is.
A bunch of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, pretty much. It's 9, 10, 12. So 6 because you're resistant, right?
Yeah.
With an additional 2d6 for Vakis because double 6s, so an additional 6 to you, my friend, because of your elemental bane. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Elemental bane is Constitution as well. Let me roll a Constitution saving throw. 16, which succeeds. A 3. Regain. I'm gonna say 15.
So I didn't take the original damage yet, so
Okay, then regain 7 HP.
total, like I gained 7?
Yes, because the other elemental bane that happened last turn shouldn't have happened because I wasn't doing Constitution saving throws for her to maintain elemental bane.
Okay then.
So gain 7 HP because the last time you took the extra damage didn't happen.
But I still take how much damage this turn?
The original damage, not the extra that I just told you,
Yes.
which would have
That would have
been.
been.
It was 6, and then you're like,
If you
plus an
succeeded,
additional
did you
6.
succeed or did you not succeed?
No, I failed.
You failed, so 12.
12. Okay,
But
that's
he's
the
got
number that I
resistance
wanted.
to that.
That is resistance.
Yeah, that is resistance.
It was 24 total, but I'm telling you guys half of it because everybody has
Okay,
resistance.
I got it.
So I'm telling you half quarter numbers. Yeah. Where are you at, by the way? Just curious because I don't have it.
Where are you at?
She's not bloodied. She is not bloodied.
Wow.
You
Okay.
need to do something big.
Yeah, I'm bloody.
At the end of her turn, ooh, she disappears. Blink is not concentration, so yeah.
That's right.
She disappears from existence.
I was just curious, and I was like, it sounds like Blink. I'm curious.
It's such an awesome spell.
Blink and Utasaki.
It takes you to the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Careful, there's shit on the ethereal plane.
Now we're on the showdown.
You run into a spider or some shit.
I see her up here. Eldritch Blast.
And she did not, the ice vanishes now. Because she did not ice storm, she ice knifed.
That's good. But I'm still staying where I'm at. And whenever she appears, Eldritch Blast. Just the one. And
You
some
got
ice.
anything else?
No, if I can't see her.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're going
yeah.
to see her.
Yeah. No. Yes. No, one more time. I already said it.
Alright.
And then something else.
Beginning of her turn, she comes back, but she's not gonna leave the safety of behind this statue. Goodness. What do I got?
Let
Okay.
chicken keep running.
We'll do
Squishy mages.
Yep, she's gonna lean out and do ice knife again, so go ahead and get your shot off.
It was one at straight roll, I guess. Because you have 3/4 cover.
she has
Or no,
3/4.
it's just one.
Right, it's just one blast from you.
Oh, it's like 27. Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I'm like, that's gotta be enough. And I see you with my X.
7. She rolls a 27 to hit you with her ice knife.
Yep.
So you take 1d10 piercing, which is a 6, so half because it's a spell, so 3 points of damage. And then everybody within 5 feet, dexterity saving throw for the shatter, which this time is only second level spell, so 3d6.
16. No, sorry, 15. No, 18. All your bonuses, I gotta add them up.
Success?
Quick.
Yeah.
18.
23.
Okay. So it should be 13 halved 6 with resistance 3. 3 to each of you from an ice knife.
You're like weird.
Oh, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Just fucking die, orphan! Oh my god, why are you making this harder?
Did she
Stop
disappear
running,
again?
bitch.
She is going to take back off in this direction.
So I can't see her, right?
And
She's gone.
she's running and she disappears.
Did I see which way she was running before she
Yes.
disappeared?
Oh, sorry, I did it backwards. I thought she was already visible to you. Yeah, she was
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
so she ran that way. Okay.
She made it to 30 feet. 30 feet. And then disappeared. Your turn.
I think she's baiting me into a fireball again. I'm not gonna do it. This time, can I ready Witch's Bolt?
You ready, whatever spell you want.
If I see her, I'm catching Witch's Bolt.
Alright.
That's it.
Beginning of her turn, she becomes visible
Alright.
before she can do anything, so spell attack on your end, right?
Boom. 19. Clockwork Amulet. I roll a 10. Plus 9 is 19. On spell attack.
Counter spell.
I got a 1. I got a 1.
Counter spell at 4th level,
It's a 5th level.
so I have to
DC
roll
11.
DC 11 with my modifier of a plus 5. 18 plus 5, 23.
Counter
Counterspelled. My 4th level spells are gone.
Oh,
and my
spells.
5th. I have 1/3.
Oh.
I have 1/3 level spell. Oh my god, that was so predictable. Are you ready to surrender yet?
No.
High five, Stony. She reaches up and gets a high five from her shield guardian.
Oh, she just got health or something. She's
Watch
cheating.
out.
She's cheating. This interference.
She can store a spell in Shield Guardian.
There, she did it. Yeah.
Ice knife again within 60 feet. Yeah, within 60 feet. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Yep. Oh, man.
You take 7 halved 3 piercing. DC for everyone who's around it. Or a saving, dex saving throw.
Yes.
As the ice shard explodes.
What is it? The DC?
DC is 17.
Yeah, I got 20. That's why I'm just not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay right here.
It's a total of 10, so 5, 2. 5 if you 5 if you failed, 2 if you succeeded. Of ice damage, no bonus from elemental bane. Oh my god, how are you still standing?
All the warlock powers.
Are you visibly bloody to her?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not looking very good.
Alright, she's D20. She's visible still. She doesn't disappear this time.
Uh-oh.
Your turn.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
That's
All the beads.
Doesn't always work.
All the beads.
11 or higher.
Yep.
No modifiers. Just dice gods. Speaking of which, are you ready to come out? Because I like you.
Time served.
Instead of a 20, you have a D&D symbol. Here's a new one.
As an action, I will gain a warlock spell from my sleepy rod that I've been studying the last 8 hours. So I get 1 spell slot back.
You're going to use your action to get a spell slot back.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that's it for me. Where is it? Oh, I can't actually uncheck it. I just have to remember. I don't think it has like a slot.
It doesn't have a charge?
Oh, it does. There it is. Sweet.
Let me keep that open still. So, alright, second level ice knife.
Second level.
14.
Miss.
Explosion.
DC saving throw.
Is it still 17 at level 2?
Yep, the DC never changes. It's the amount of damage that changes. Because now it's only 2.
11 fails. You fail too.
Yeah.
Nope, still 3. It's 2 on the next level now.
Alright. Thanks for the help. Run away.
16, so 8 or 4.
8 or 4. I'll take 8.
And
Hang on. Misty step. I'm out. Can't see me anymore. I need my invisible guy.
Yeah,
It's
thank
damage. I don't have the misty guy.
Should
I'll
be there
just
somewhere.
pretend you can't see me. But this is
matter
where I'm
because-
gonna
It's
go.
over there.
she turns invisible as well.
Ah.
I think he's one of these.
If you disappear, shoot her ran forward like, oh
He's
my
got
god,
2 invisibles.
was that it? Did I kill
Pick
him?
one.
Yeah. if he
Did I just
disappeared-
win? And she
Was
would
she
like,
have run?
oh, sorry. She runs to like over here. Oh my god, did I just win? And then bloop, at the end of her turn.
And then that's the end of her turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think until the start of my turn, I'm invisible, right? So now I'm not invisible anymore.
You're
She knows.
you're
That's how
invisible
take
until
an
you
action.
do something.
Yeah.
Until you get it.
I'm pretty sure. Read Misty Step.
Yeah.
So you can use your whatever as an act.
You would have advantage
But
on.
it's a surprise.
Yeah.
I think it's until you get damage.
Remain invisible until the start of your next turn.
Oh, so at the beginning of your
It's
next
not part
turn.
of Misty stuff. It's part of his ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get away. And now I'm available. I'm here
Misty
again. All right.
Escape, which is
going
different
to-
from Misty Step.
Yeah, because mine's Missy Step and I
It's
can
just
only
poof, poof.
It's
30
only 30
feet.
feet down.
and then I'm visible.
I'm just gonna move right where I think she was, and say,
She's still visible, right?
I think she went there and then ran away.
She disappeared. I rolled a 13.
Lucky number
Yep, just go there and I'm already Eldritch Blast if I see her. Looking at you. You're in here somewhere. I wanted to be in the center of the room, so.
She's gonna step up so she's right in front of you, which gives you disadvantage on your Eldritch Blast as she reappears. Bring it!
So, one roll at disadvantage.
It's a hard knock life
I rolled
for
2
you.
threes, so 12.
That's your disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's gonna go ahead and do a cantrip of. I thought she had. Yep. Shocking Grasp. Yeah, Shocking
Did
Grasp.
you use your bardic already?
I don't think I did. I still have the chip. Should've used it that time.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That might be death.
You should have surrendered.
Nah.
Never
9 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, that's 0.
Halved because it's a spell, so 3.
Oh,
He's
no, I'm not in
range
front of her
anymore.
anymore.
Not in range no more.
Yeah, I moved.
How did you move?
I missed his
Misty
death
stepped
over
in.
here.
Yes, and then she reappeared right in front of you at the beginning of her turn, which is why you had disadvantage at your Eldritch Blast because it's ranged, and she appeared
So
right in
did
front
she
of you.
do.
Yeah, but why is his damage half?
Yeah, why is my damage halved then?
Oh, because you're not close enough to. I see what you're
yeah.
saying. Correct. It is not halved. So
It's
It
not
is 9
disadvantage
total.
for her too?
It is.
Because of the close range?
No,
No,
because
shocking grasp is touch.
Oh,
yeah.
shocking
That's
grasp.
why
yeah, she did shocking grasp. She
Oh,
appeared
okay.
right in front of him. It was like,
And she got me.
good night, and she
0.
grabs your head
Alistair saved me.
and you fall. Oh!
So anything.
Let's give him a minute. Go ahead and roll a couple of death saving throws. Let's see what happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks,
The
Alistair.
second one turns out to be a crit.
You hear like wah, 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 wah,
That's a 9.
and the rest of you hear, oh, and a tremendous win by our household mistress of mayhem, Skriana Shadow Dusk. You didn't disappoint me, girl. I'm so proud of you. I told you it would. Of course it was going to happen. That's okay. What's it? I don't care. We'll see what happens now. Yes, yes. Well. Is he still? Are you still twitching?
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll a 9.
Well, I wish this didn't happen. You come back up. You have all your spell slots back. You're at health.
Vakis dies every round.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new theme.
But you have all your HP back, all your
Okay.
spell slots, everything you expended is back.
Such a long rest.
He used a wish spell to undo the fight for you.
Does that include us?
No, he just wished for
I mean, we
Vakis.
Have you used anything? So we just long rested.
I've been getting hit.
It turned
Yeah,
out to.
she was within range taking damage.
Because, yeah.
Turned
so
out to
he
be a
can
fair
get
fight.
resistance.
Thanks, guys.
So I'm like half.
Do you get like a bonus for dying so many times?
Oh.
That's what I'm going for. Apparently.
Well,
And
hopefully
with-
it doesn't become a negative.
With that, for thematic reasons, we'll say you guys separate, head back to the guest quarters lecture room, and sort of regather yourselves and talk about what happened. And we'll pick up next session there with you guys doing what you want to do at that point.
I don't even
Man.
But
my shit.
Ozzy, give me a history check.